There's 5 moments in my life I'll never forget.
Wow.
My marriage, my 2 kids being born, the Backstreet Boys. And I don't even know what the 5th is, so there's 4.
Welcome back to the next aid station. I'm your host, Jake Kilgore, here with the mics. Oh. Michael J. Garrison, Michael McKnight in studio. What's up, brother?
Michael J. McKnight.
No way.
Yeah.
Also Michael J?
Michael J.
Michael J. Crocodile Dundee. You know what that is?
I'm here with the Michael J's.
What's your middle name?
Yeah, I do.
John.
Joseph.
Jingleheimer Smith.
Good.
Do you ever occasionally get mad at your parents for not doing Jordan?
How dare you?
Yeah.
I've never met my dad.
He yelled at his dad all the time about it.
My dad used to say to me, "Oh, rock star."
Drink, huh?
John, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for coming in, guys. Michael McKnight. I have my first trivia question for you guys today. Mike McKnight was on the next aid station in 2023, season 1. He's now back for season 4. We've come a long ways, brother. We have 8 or 9 followers, 7 or 8 subscribers.
Now?
Yeah, we're crushing.
Nice.
Smash that subscribe button.
Thanks for listening, Mom.
Thanks, Dad, wherever you are listening. What episode of the Next Aid Station podcast would you guys guess Mike McKnight was on?
What number?
What number episode? Do you want me to tell you what episode this is?
Yeah.
This is episode 104.
It's been 3 years.
This is the start of season 4.
If I had to guess, I would say 12.
How about you, sir?
I'm going to guess. Naturally, I was going to guess. What was I going to guess?
You were going to guess 11.
11.
Why?
That was my football number. That was his basketball number. So we fight about who's number 11. So I don't like your reaction. So I'm not saying that at all. I'm going to say he was guest number 7.
Well, guest number is different than episode number. So,
Okay.
episode number what? I'll just give you the answer. Episode number 18.
That's a lot for one season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And I was like, I want to know this. So it was right before you called me when you got here. Move that mic over just a little,
say
make
it's
sure we get good audio.
Towards me?
Yeah, and
My
just kind
chair's
of
making
angle it
it
up just a
shake.
hair.
Is that a problem?
No, it's cool. Just as long as it's close. Yeah,
Like that?
yeah, you're good.
You know?
I was looking it up right before you called me. I was like, I wonder how long ago it was. It was August of 23, so 2.5 years ago. Oddly enough, 2 episodes before that, let me think. No. What month was that? Yeah. A couple episodes before, 3 or 4 episodes before, was Killian Jornet.
Ooh.
His Cocodona. It was he'd just run DC Peaks in October, our inaugural year.
Won it, right?
And he won it. And then he had the whole leading Cocodona in 23.
Oh, yeah.
Which was also
My comeback here.
McKnight's comeback year.
Oh, yeah. That was a fun race.
He was down by 4 days time. I think he was back 78 hours.
78 hours.
Sounds right.
Yeah. He has a tattoo to prove it. Yeah. I was like, that's actually kind of crazy. I looked that up. I was like, wow, dude.
That's when we made one of my favorite videos ever.
Oh, his video?
Dude, I have watched. I have not recently, but
Pizza?
when I laughed, I watched that so many times. I bet there's a lot of people that don't even know those exist.
Tell him what's up.
So you got to remember, if you want to recover as fast as possible, you got to eat clean. Prioritize meat, eggs, eat ample fruit, and I promise you're going to recover faster and have the race of your life. Okay? Yeah, I got to go. Thanks for the call. Good chatting with you, buddy. Holy crap, I'm glad that's over. It's been a long day. Ugh. I didn't miss the office.
And what the video is.
Well,
where
we
to
used
find
to
it.
make ESPN style commercials that were office setting, kind of funny. They were all usually funny. So Mike was in, and he was just wrapping up a coaching call, talking about low carbs and the importance of it. And then he hangs up the call. He's like, "Oh, thank God that's done." And he reaches over and grabs some pizza and starts chugging Mountain Dew.
Out of a 2-liter Mountain Dew bottle.
But the best part is that we didn't ask you to lay down and pretend to watch The Office. And that was my favorite part of the whole thing. And I watched that 20 times, I think.
He's the natural ad-libber.
Yeah, that was funny, dude.
I do want to say I've come a long way since then because I actually spit the Mountain Dew and the pizza out. I didn't drink it.
I remember that.
But I would probably eat it now. I'm a lot more lax with my diet. I would drink that Mountain Dew and eat that pizza. And
You would?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, it was
Little
it was
Caesars.
a gulp,
And it was Little Caesars too.
but it's a bite.
I wouldn't waste my.
Remember how
wouldn't waste
I
that.
like didn't.
I wouldn't waste those
Bro,
Caesars anymore.
I didn't have it. Remember, you were there, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And I had to hurry and jump in my truck and drive to
That's
Little
right.
Caesars.
Yeah, right down the road.
Yeah, I'll take a 2-liter bottle of Mountain Dew and a pizza.
I
They're
do want
like,
to.
who's this for? We cannot say.
And it was a
this for?
fake coaching call. I don't want people to think that that's how I end my coaching calls.
It was fake coaching
Fake.
call. It
Fake
was
news.
we were kidding.
It was a real call. The athlete's name was...
Cody Draper.
And look how he did at Hard Rock.
Speaking of coming along, you have come a long ways. Obviously, Killian. But the next aid station has come a long ways since then. You're like, wow, new building.
Yeah.
Studio.
I didn't have to drive as far this time.
We did shorten that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We moved the aid station up a few miles.
A
Yep.
few, like 20.
Like 20.
Yeah.
So this morning, we've been doing this thing on the pod this season where we do a podcast. We hang out for whatever amount of time that's unlimited. And then we go for a run. But you, sir, are knee deep in training
Yes.
for the AZ Monster.
Yes.
How's that going?
Really good. It's the best way I can say it. I just found out that Strava has those cool features where it like compares where you are right now compared to a year, 2, 3, 4 years ago. And like elevation gain wise, I'm like 400% higher than I was a year ago. Mileage wise, I'm almost 200% higher than I was a year ago. So it's going really well.
A year ago, you were not running at all, and you were Hyrox guy.
I mean, I was running 6 to 10 miles a day still.
Okay. For training for Hyrox.
Yeah.
Doing all the...
Yeah.
Hey, you got the Hyrox beanie on,
I know.
dude.
Yeah.
What is that? Half mile? You do like the movements and
1
then run?
kilometer.
Kilometer.
What is that?
It's
It's
like
a kilometer, Mick.
0.62.
Huh?
0.62.
Oh, a kilometer.
It's a kilometer. What
I
do you
didn't
mean? What do
hear
you
you.
mean? What is it?
Kilometer.
We're in the USA, dude.
I didn't hear you.
That's
It
a
was
legit question.
1 full kilometer.
We've been getting hit up to do the doubles.
Hyrox?
Yeah.
You should do it. It's fun.
Maybe we missed it because it would have been a good February thing.
Oh, the Vegas one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your Hyrox time again? Like hour 2?
Hour
or-
and 1.
Hour 1.
You did an hour 1 alone?
Yeah.
Damn.
I was on track for under an hour, and then I effed the wall balls up. I did like 20 extra wall balls because I didn't go low enough.
Oh.
Wait, low it? Oh, you didn't squat
Yeah,
low
when you
enough.
go down low enough, there's a judge right behind you, and I messed 20.
Just
One
giving
is
you
a lot.
Were they just giving you a tap right here on the... Just a squirrel tap
No,
at the bottom?
they have a little clicker, and they're like, oh, you didn't go low enough, and they wouldn't click it,
Oh.
and then have to redo it.
I didn't know you had to go low enough on that. When I see it on video or whatever, I just think you're just aiming for the shot up top.
Yeah, it's both.
You got to hit the low.
I don't think I like that judge very much.
And if you screw up enough, they really shame you. They'll pull out like a box, and you have to go down, and your butt has to touch the box.
Oh.
So I didn't mess up enough to have the box come
You
out
got
at
to.
least.
What is the threshold there? More than 20 mess ups? Bring out the box.
Figure out the box. This
What
guy
they want you to
sucks.
go like below parallel?
Yeah,
You got to go below 90.
yeah,
S-
yeah.
89.
The
What
nice
does
thing
Hyrox
about
stand for? I know.
it's really embarrassing. I just found out a week ago.
A week ago?
Well, my wife just did one in Phoenix. Phoenix. She did a doubles.
Oh.
And she told me what it stood for, and I
What
had no idea. It's so embarrassing.
Does it stand for?
Hybrid rock star.
Ding. We're also available, Hyrox people.
Hybrid rock stars.
Hybrid rock stars. I mean, it's cool.
Dude, let's do
I
it.
guess.
I
Which
don't
one are we
think
doing?
I don't think me and you combined could beat him.
I'm sure you could.
No.
You just have
101?
101.
No.
I've
No, we
studied it enough to know our goal time would be 59. You and me.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. We would need to be under an hour to be respectable.
Oh,
As
I thought
athletes.
I was thinking more like the 104-ish.
If I was on my own, I'd 110, but 105 would be a really good time for me, I think. I don't think I could touch 101, but 105 I think is the
Because we get to just do however split we want, and then
Yeah.
we have to stay together on the run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it's on.
How fast were these kilometers when you were doing it?
It was a year ago. It was like I was doing them in like 3:30 to 3:40. I was pretty consistent.
That's fast.
And
Because
you
that's
could-
supposed to be your recovery.
Yeah. And that's what I noticed. Like at the start, people were destroying me. And then I just gradually would catch them halfway through. And then as soon as we'd hit the runs, I'd leave them in the dust.
Yeah.
If you're a good runner, you can do good at this.
The comeback.
That is milk Mcnight. Were you chugging raw milk at the Hyrox?
Funny enough, I was doing the carnivore diet. So my pre-race fuel was a shaker bottle of raw milk with some chocolate electrolytes.
Chocolate electrolytes?
Yeah.
Let's go, dude.
Sounds so good.
It was great.
Raw milk. And then go balls to the wall.
Taste some blood in your mouth from
Yeah.
redlining for a while. Yeah. It's a great feeling.
We could
Yeah.
do the Little Caesars Pizza Mountain Dew.
I've been on that for 40 years.
You have.
No joke.
I know.
That's how I look like this, you know?
Yeah. Your
Lean.
portion controls, it's nice.
Yeah, portion control.
That's not existent.
So what has changed between 2023, Mike, and now when it comes to carbs and nutrition? You made a comment on that now you would.
I don't know. I don't know how to describe what I
Have
am.
you discovered more data that leans you a different direction, or is it just more like, I don't need to do that anymore because I'm now doing this that I've found is better for me?
I've just realized that I'm a very black and white kind of a thinker, and I stress over everything. And nutrition's one of those things that I try not to stress over anymore. It's just like I try to eat clean, but I recognize that carbs are good for an athlete. But I also recognize that I've done keto for so long that I'm still pretty good at burning fat for fuel. So as long as I can eat a bunch of carbs and still not bonk, I'm fine. I'm happy.
So I noticed you did change the Instagram profile, low carb runner, and now you're just Michael McKnight or Mike
J. McKnight.
Mike
There's
J.
a lot of Mike McKnights out there.
You gotta throw the J in there, bro.
Yeah.
We just went through that.
Yeah, we did. So why the social change, the social media change?
I just got tired of random people tagging me on some carnivore keto posts, like where someone's like, you need carbs to fuel, and someone says, oh, look at Mike McKnight, he does fasted runs and he's carnivore. I'm like, I'm not. So, and I've never been full carnivore, so I felt like I was living a lie at that point, and I was just getting sick of like telling people I'm not actually carnivore, I'm not actually keto, so stop tagging me in these
So you got
posts.
sick of explaining
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But then there was with any of that would come the judgment from other people as well, or is it just more like, dude, I just got sick of the persona?
Oh, I don't care what people think of me. So, you mean judgment for being low carb?
Yeah, judgment of diet. Like, you can't do that. You should only do this. And it's like, dude.
Oh, I mean, if anything, I took that as an honor. I like kind of being the black sheep in terms of like doing stuff that's not common.
Yeah.
So
He's
no, I
like,
liked
well,
that.
Come beat me then.
Yeah.
He's like, you can't? Cool. Well, I'm in this race next week. If you want to join, I can probably
Yeah.
get you in.
Let's see.
Killian's still low carb though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killian just crushes 4 in-and-out quads.
16 burgers.
Without a bun.
Yeah, just
So the patties
All
are the buns.
Like, we go on a
basically.
run, and then we go to In-N-Out. and he gets 2 quads, protein style.
So 8 patties.
8 patties.
No, you said 4 of those.
But he did that like over a weekend. He went on something, and over like 3 days, he had that like 3 or 4 times. And
I think you guys misrepresented that.
Hey, you know what? Ever since Killian Gate, the files don't exist. Okay, so the files exist in my head the way the conversation happened. Okay.
Mike McKnight had an idea. Throw that into ChatGPT. It will mouth read, and then we'll have a podcast, and then we'll see that you're lying.
Perfect. Anyway, yes, he is roughly that, but yeah.
But he still does gels and stuff when he's running, right? Is he not talked about that?
I don't know. We don't really get into nutrition a bunch on.
In fact, we make fun of people that do.
That do
so
what?
you should stop.
So, like, you know, there's a ton of podcasts where they're like, "So, what got you into running?" And then the next question is, let's talk about fuel. And then that is about the time that Mick turns
it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's really boring. So,
But for someone like Killian, it's kind of interesting because he just crushed it last year. So you gotta wonder what he does.
Okay, that's fair. But there's like 3 other podcasts that handle that.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Can you hook me up over here, sir?
Yeah.
What you just
Last time you asked me to do
don't
something on here,
touch.
I don't know how to go over there because he got so mad that
I got so mad.
moved.
Hey,
and
get over there and fix the Please, Mick, will you fix TV? I don't know what's going on.
Is this the?
I don't want it to. I don't want it to cancel. Just let it keep running. While you're fixing that, the way that he just described some of those podcasts, I'm pretty sure that's how episode 18 of the next aid station was with you.
With my nutrition.
No, like with how I was doing the podcast.
So he's making fun of you.
Yeah.
Is this
We're
going on
making
the
fun
show?
of ourselves.
Is this going on the show?
Yeah, this is on the show, bro. We're just
okay.
we're running live, dude. We're running it hot, man.
Just hanging with you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's all going on. We run no cuts around here. So, yeah, what I was saying, that's like the evolution of our podcast. It started out like any other podcast. Hey, how'd you get into running? Where are you from? What motivates you to run? What's your nutrition plan? And literally after less than a full season, I was like, this is boring. Like, I'm not even having
You're
fun.
not even-
Like, it's cool I got to meet you.
Right.
But beyond that, I was like, boring. So over time, after somewhere in season 2, I was like, Mick, why don't you come in, bro? And you interview me for the race I just had last week. And that'll be this week's episode. So he's like, cool, I'm down. And so he played host. And I was the athlete on the show for that episode. And then it ended up going for like an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And we like forgot we were on a podcast. Mm-hmm. And it was just us kicking it, just having fun, super tangents into whatever. Oh, yeah, we came back to the race I ran, talk about this. And then we're like, we finished the episode. And we were like, that was so much more fun.
I feel like any successful podcast, that's how it is.
It's just natural.
Yeah.
Like, I've got a few things we're going to talk about, but for the most part, it's like, let the wind take the conversation. So, yeah, that's how it evolved into what it is now. And now it's, even from season 3 to season 4, it's gone another evolution.
Well, I'm glad he did that, because if he didn't, I don't know if I would have came back. I was like, I don't want to talk to these guys about boring stuff.
Exactly. Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. Yeah.
Thanks for taking it up a notch.
That's right, dude. That's right. Okay, so this is first on my list. Usually I have a one non-running topic I'm going to give you before I hit number 1 right there.
Okay.
Because I looked it up yesterday. I was so intrigued.
He's all politics.
I was really hoping it was the end of March, but it's not until the end of April. The WNBA kicks off April 25th. I know Mike over here.
Wait, the what?
Big fan.
Oh,
Mike J. McKnight. Big
you said
fan.
the WNBA?
Yeah, you've heard of it, right?
Heard of it.
Yes.
Yeah. We're 45 days out.
Hell yes.
The big kickoff. Everybody's done being pregnant. The league is kicking off.
Awesome.
It's going to be sweet. Who do you cheer for when it comes to WNBA, Mike?
You could take the W off, and I still wouldn't have an answer.
Oh.
You're like, what was that?
I'm just barely getting back into like the NFL.
Bro, that was
But basketball, I don't watch basketball.
Killian's like, we shot Killian's episode on the Super Bowl. And he's like, who's in the Super Bowl?
Guess who my team is?
Y-
I've been a fan of this team since I was 9.
The 49ers.
Let me guess. Since you were 9, you're from Logan.
Do you need a clue?
I kind of just want to say Denver because that's like everyone.
No.
Clue.
They haven't been in this city the whole time I've been a fan of them.
The
Okay.
Raiders.
No.
Oh.
Very close geographically. Though.
San Diego.
Getting close.
They used to be San
The
Diego.
Rams.
There you go.
So-
Rams
St.
fan.
Louis.
You're a Rams fan? San
Yeah.
Diego?
My brother served an LES mission in St. Louis when like Falk and Warner were all there, and that's when I became a fan.
What
of them.
was their nickname? That's something on turf? Best show on turf?
Something. I don't remember.
They used to score like 40-something points a game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, there's a guy that works at Cabela's. I bought some sunglasses from him.
Cool.
He said he was a Rams fan. He's like, my cousin's Isaac Bruce.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, no way. He's like, yeah.
Wow.
You want to see all these pictures? I'm like, no, I'm good, bro. I got it. That's awesome, though. Isaac Bruce was the shit. Thanks for the glasses.
Do you want to see pictures? No.
No.
Can you
Give
just
me my
check me out?
glasses.
I got
Here's my card.
No,
I got somewhere to be.
it's cool. I'm a big Jerry Rice guy.
And Isaac. Yeah, he's nice.
Anyway, sorry for the tangent. I have no idea who's in the WNBA or NBA.
You're all Smith.
Let's go for the Utah Stars. Is that
They
their name?
used to be.
Oh, okay. What are
They
they,
used to be. We don't have a team now anymore.
Oh, no idea.
Yeah, our city doesn't really promote that around here.
Well, people have to watch so that they make revenue, so that you can pay the players and keep the league going.
So in the 90s, we didn't have enough fan at the game.
You do not have enough fans.
All right, this is first on my list.
Well, wait. What about you? You didn't.
Oh.
The non-fan is
The
the, only one that
non-fan?
He
answered.
can name a few.
Oh, I can name some players, but
Candace Parker.
I think she's retired. But
That-
Lisa Leslie, does she still play?
Lisa Leslie.
Oh, please clown me because I don't know enough.
Rebecca Lobick. What's her name from UConn? She played for the Liberty.
You are a nerd.
Liberty. That team sounds familiar.
New
Where are they
York
from?
Liberty, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's a-
Caitlin Clark.
what's
You
a-
heard of her, right?
That name's common. Yeah, I'm sure I've heard that name.
Caitlin Clark. Super common. Yeah.
Yeah.
His shoulder shrug was classic. He goes,
Yeah.
Like I said, I couldn't name one person on the Jazz right now either. Like I don't pay attention to
Okay.
basketball. So
He's like, and you said that nutrition was boring?
all right. Yeah, we don't really have favorite
oh, okay.
players or fans, but
It was just a setup.
we'll bring. It was just a setup, just to make you look stupid.
He's like, oh, thank God. Yes.
I just start rattling off the all stars from last year. I set it up to make me look super intelligent with the WNBA. I don't know much, dude. I don't know.
Okay.
Very, very little.
Cool.
So this, our first running, it is not ultra running related. Only it does have ties. You're on social quite a bit.
Huh?
I'm on a decent amount because I have to do everything for the podcast. And idiot over here just gets to show up. So I got to do all the deep dive.
That was a long silence.
It's true. I do a lot more for DCP.
Yeah, DC Peaks, RD, next aid station host. So this was big news over the weekend. I don't know if you guys saw it, so I'll give you a quick recap. The USATF half marathon, I called it the half marathon full disaster.
Nice.
Clever.
Clever,
Did
right?
you actually make that up?
I did.
That's good.
Why do you not? I feel like you're staring at me like you don't.
Because I
believe me.
thought that ChatGPT made that up.
No, that's me, bro. I was like the USATF half marathon, but full disaster, is what happened.
Okay.
Okay,
I 90% believe you.
that's close enough.
Yeah.
That's
Great.
That's a good
Well,
percentage.
that's a win, dude. That's like if I had 90% on ultra sign up, I'd retire probably.
90%?
If I'm 90% healthy, I'm fully healthy.
You got to be close to
Yeah.
90% on ultra sign up.
No, I had some bad first races. I'm like in the low 80s.
Same.
Cool. Move on.
Don't ask Mick what this
Yeah, what are
is.
you?
Let's. I'm not that. I'm slow. What do you want?
How many races have you done?
I don't know, like 20.
Oh, okay. That was more than what I thought you were going to say.
18 speed goats.
I've done Speedgo 8 times.
8? Wow.
Yeah.
That race sucks.
That's literally half of your trail running experience.
Yeah. 16.
Same math.
90%, bro.
That's that ChatGPT math right
I don't
there.
know exactly. I've done like all of us ultra marathons that aren't on ultra sign
Right.
up too.
Bro, you know he just finished his first 100 in the
yeah,
fall?
Javelina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that.
Bell buckle guy over here.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm very
Was it
happy.
framed?
We're gonna get him to get a
is it
second
in a
one.
good spot?
It's in a good spot. It's not framed. But you know what? Those are not, even though people like you guys can just rattle them off and get them, they're not easy to get. And I'm like, I had a hell of a journey getting that thing. So I actually really do like it. I'm like, this
Good.
was hard.
Dude, it is your greatest athletic achievement,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah, that was hard for me.
Literally, I've known you most of your entire life. 30 years of your, how old are you? 55?
Almost.
How old are you?
I am turning 48 in a week.
Yeah, he'll be 48. I've known him since he was 13 or 14, 15, something like that. Probably 14, 15. Yeah, dude. So 30-something years. I think it is your greatest athletic achievement.
Yeah, it
Javelina.
was the one that I really wanted
Yeah.
bad to
Yeah.
get done.
It took you 3 years and the freaking knee and the this and the that. That was hard, dude.
Yeah.
And I mean, what's the percentage of people that's actually finished that distance? Like less than 5 easily, right?
0.001%.
Is it still that
But
low?
no, it's got to be lower than that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still, like
I mean, I think it's that just for a marathon.
5
It
No,
might
like
even be
you're
less.
talking world population or runners?
world
Yeah,
population.
no,
Oh.
I think I don't know this, but I anticipate it's less.
World population marathon is less than 1% in the world.
That's what it feels like.
It is less than 1%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 100,
Probably.
it
10x.
feels. I'm in the world though, and I know like amazing athletes, and I'm middle of the pack guy. So it's easy to just dismiss like I've done whatever it is, 20 ultra marathons, and I finished a 100-miler, and most people are like, dude, that's crazy. But for the people that I'm hanging out with, I'm like, yeah, you got crazy. Best of the best.
Don't do that though.
No, I don't. I don't. I mean, when you're in it, I got to be real. You don't go around talking, saying like, "Oh, I'm so great because I did 100." Like, because if you do that, you can get humbled and smashed real quick. People are like, "How long did it take you to do Javelina?" You know what I mean? So you got to be careful there. But for the average person, if I were to sprint against them or race them up grandeur or whatever, I will kill them. But when it comes to an actual ultramarathoner,
Just the trail running
I'm mid.
world that we live in. It's such a small world.
Right.
You can get stuck in that comparison
You're right.
game, right?
Yeah. At the end of the day, you're the only one that's doing that.
yeah, and that's true. Like I'm like I don't even care what my time was. Like I
don't even know
I
what-
got that freaking buckle.
And unless they're a dickhead, nobody else cares.
Bro, I was with
Yeah.
you that entire
no
time.
one has been a dick about
No,
it.
yeah.
Everyone-
I was with you the entire time. I paced the 5th lap with him, and I couldn't tell you your time. I don't know what your time was.
You're like, let's finish. That's the time.
Yeah, right now I cannot guess your time. I'd be like, yeah, he finished. That was his goal, and he freaking did it.
Yeah.
And like when people tell me they finish 100 miles, unless they're like, oh, I'm so excited, I PR'd by 4 hours. Like I usually don't ask their time because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't either.
It
actually.
legit doesn't,
No,
dude.
You
Yeah.
finished 100 miles. That's what you should lead
And
the
you're,
end with.
you're still coaching, right?
Yeah.
How many athletes?
59.
Damn.
My gosh. And
That's good.
how many of them are how many are you coaching to run their first 100? Any?
Maybe like 10. Most of the people I coach, I've been coaching for like 4 years.
All
Yeah.
distances.
Yeah. Like they started with me 4 years ago and I'm still coaching them and they're working. Like with the wait list for Cocodona, with everybody that I coach that's doing it and that's on the wait list, if everybody gets off and in, I'm coaching 14 people for Cocodona.
Oh,
So most of the people I'm coaching are working for the 200-mile distance right now.
that makes sense to me.
I mean, that's who should be reaching out to the freaking king.
If you want to do something like that,
There's a handful of people
I'm like,
I'm calling.
I would hit him up, Killian,
There's literally as less
Chat
than one.
GPT.
I'm sure
Those are the
Killian's,
top 3.
I'm sure his coaching's taken off.
Oh yeah, he and Joe took off this
Yeah,
year. Yeah,
I'm sure.
they're doing great.
That's awesome.
But I'll take this opportunity to say we have had a number of people message into Next Aid Station over the course of the last year and or DC Peaks, and so many of them have had ties to you. So thank you.
Oh.
You don't even know that. You might not even know
I
that.
didn't know that.
A
That's
bunch of
cool as
them
hell.
who have been like, I heard about your race this, or I started listening to you because of that. And then we get talking and I meet them and they're like, oh yeah. And I asked them how you heard about us or how you find out. A bunch. Oh yeah. Michael McKnight. He's my coach.
Oh, sweet.
A handful of them in the
Love
last
that.
6 months, a year. Yeah.
One of my athletes religiously listens to you guys, and he also just signed up for DC Peaks 100.
There you go.
Ho, ho.
That
Joe-
might have been
Joe
one of them.
Gunter. You
Yeah.
recognize that
Oh
name?
yeah.
Yeah.
He was probably one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
So
Shout
small-
out, Joe. What's up?
What's up, Joe
What's up,
Gunter?
Joe? Inaugural year, DC Peaks 100.
Yeah. Yeah, that race is actually, we're getting more signups faster than we thought.
Good.
Like for a first year race, we're pretty pumped about it. And we will get to the old Ephraim. I don't want to bury the lead, as they say.
Ah,
But we got old Ephraim coming up. So let me get back to this USATF half marathon full disaster. I don't think I'll give the listeners a quick debrief if they don't know what it is. The women's USATF half marathon happened over the weekend, this past weekend. The lead females had a mile to go, and they end up off course, roughly 800 meters off course. How? They were following the lead car, lead motorcycle, like crew, like a camera. And they took a wrong turn and took the top 3 runners off course. And this was for to qualify for the U.S. team. 3 other females came up and took first, second, third. These 3 had to run back, get back on course, and finished wherever they finished. I saw it because this is where it ties to ultrarunning and what we follow a lot more closely. David Roche.
Yeah.
Is that where you saw it?
Yeah.
He coaches this. If I get anything wrong, let me know, Mike. He coaches Jess McLean, who's pictured right there. He coaches her. She was leading, and he's throwing he's vocalizing strongly what should happen and why.
He's even said he's needs to put on his lawyer gloves right now, which I didn't know he used to be a lawyer.
I didn't know either.
But yeah, he's mentioned something about lawyer David is coming out right now.
that is bad, you guys.
So there are a lot of places we can take this conversation. The first one, I'll start with, you guys are both race directors. We're all race directors. We've all run a ton of races. If this were to happen in that Cocodona, we'll say, it's live streamed. What if there's a bike leading you and you're in first place and he's live streaming you and you just follow the bike?
How would I respond when the race is over?
Or you get off course, whatever many minutes or miles, and
If
come
I'm
back.
following a bike, not
You're-
just flags.
Yeah, you're like in this case, they're following the lead car, and I think a motorcycle. Does this even relate to our world of ultra running?
It's hard. Like, I try looking at everything as objectively as I can. And like in this situation, I feel like it's very different than a trail race. Because I've done races where I've gone off course because of poor markings or whatever, like the flags get taken down and sabotaged. Like the year that I won all three of Candace's races, when I did Moab, I was on target for beating Courtney's record that year, but I got lost for almost 2 hours in the LaSalle's because the flags got tampered with. And I didn't go complain to Candace. I didn't complain to anybody. Like, I just like, oh, that sucks. Like, I missed the course record by an hour and a half, and that didn't help. It's very different though. Like, they were following a bike, they were following a car. Like, they're going so fast, they don't have time to look at their watch to see if they're on course.
Right.
So it's very different.
You're running a 5-minute mile,
Yeah,
and you're redlining with a mile to go.
exactly.
Okay, so I would agree with that take.
What's the official purpose of a lead vehicle? Is it to lead them?
It's a great question.
I mean, what else would it be doing?
Filming.
Well, there was both.
The lead
Because
vehicle,
if that is their the title, lead vehicle, if that is the title, if it's just like, oh, they threw that out there, like, oh, the lead vehicle, like whatever, or if it's like, no, we have lead vehicles that you can follow. Oh my God.
Let me just read. Let me just read this for the viewers and for us as well. This is a statement from the USATF. Following the completion of the USATF Half Marathon Championship in Atlanta, a protest was filed by athletes in the women's field who followed a lead vehicle off course. That protest was denied, and an appeal was submitted. The jury of appeals found that, in quotes, the event did not meet USATF Rule 243, and that the course was not adequately marked at the point of misdirection. This violation contributed to the misdirection taken by the athletes within the top 4 at the time of the misdirection. However, the jury of appeals finds no recourse within the USATF rulebook to alter the results order of finish. The results order of finish as posted is considered final.
those are some heavy words.
That's wild. So where this ties back to David Roche is like over the top vocal in my reading of his posts. I mean, he's saying things like, this is a disgrace. If this decision holds up, the CEO and the entire board of directors has to go. Like, kick everyone off. This is he and I guess probably a lot of people are disgusted with the decision that was made.
Yeah, I think coming from his standpoint, I feel like I'd be if that was my athlete, then I would like to think I'd be as vocal as he's being right now. I feel like it's a different scenario if it's you versus one of your athletes, which might be a poor take. But at the end of the day, like, I don't know if I agree with that answer, but also, like, what can they do? Like, the race is over.
Okay, so here's what his recommendation was, Roche and others who have agreed.
Okay.
They have said, why don't you give the 6 women, so the top 3 women and then the next 3 women, all podium, and they all get prize money, and they all make the U.S. team. Something like that.
Is that possible? I don't know how it works.
That was his
how does it
recommendation.
work? Is there like a certain amount of people that the USA team can accept?
Probably. Now, the third part, that they all make the U.S. team, maybe that is not a reality, but it wouldn't be that hard for the USATF to be like, we screwed up. all 6 of you are on the podium. And then they got to shell out twice the money because they screwed up.
I think I agree with the money for sure.
Because right now, the biggest thing is like these elite athletes missed out on bonuses and they missed out on sponsorship. Like that's financially
Do you know
damaging.
what kind of money we're talking about? I don't know what they make for these things.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Wait, how much or how far did they have left?
A mile.
And how far ahead were they? Like, was this done deal?
It was done. They were winning. Yeah, it was done deal.
I didn't know that.
According to all the comments and stuff I read, it was a done deal. Like she was winning.
Doesn't the USA
Jess was
team
winning.
want the fastest runners?
Yeah, why can't they just select like
They're like, nope, we have to take them.
they might? Yeah.
Like, why do you have to?
I'm curious to know what the 3 winners, like official winners, how they're reacting.
Okay, that was my next question. I'm going to read this for Mick because he asked the question. Then
Okay.
we're going to get to that. At the end of this post, it said, "Lead vehicles are provided and managed by the local organizing committee as per Rule 243.2 of the 2026 USATF competition rules. Any questions pertaining to the course and the vehicle should be directed to the local organizing committee." So that's why lead vehicles are provided, to manage the local organizing committee. I don't know if that answers.
That doesn't
That
answer
doesn't really
anything.
answer it. Yeah. So, but okay, let's play this then. Your runners, you're on the actual podium that they selected, that real podium. Yep. Molly Bourne was the female that ended up winning. What's she supposed to do?
Oh, it's so hard to say.
Like,
I know what I would like to think that I would do.
okay,
And I don't even know if this is possible. But if it was a done deal and they were going to win, I would like to think that I personally would just... Because I would assume if you deny your spot on the USATF team, then it has to get filled with the runner-up. So I would like to think that if I was in that situation, I would deny my spot and let the people that were
would
winning.
you forego your podium spot and be like, I didn't win? Or would you be like, no, I did win because they made a wrong turn? Such a hard decision.
It is. And I mean, going back to that like official like rule thing, like, and again, this could be different. It's 2 different scenarios, but I try to be as objective as possible. But it's like when you sign up for a race, like these 200's, you know, the fine print says if this race is canceled for whatever reason, you don't get your money back. And in the rare instances that that's happened, people have complained like, give me my money back. And it's like, yeah, it sucks, and you'd like to think you do get it back, but you signed like a waiver, and you know that this was the rule going into it, and like on paper that was the rule, and but at the same, yeah.
But there's always leniency in that. There's rules that are bumper rails, that are guardrails, right?
Right.
But then there's always a governing body that can deviate from that. Like we deal with that with, in that instance, the DC Peaks thing or cancellations, or like, well, here's the rule 243.2-72. It's like, no, we hit them with like, yeah, man, that sucks. Or like, we sympathize with them. We look at their situation. It's not always black and white. Now we're not the USATF. That's the bigger the entity, the more money involved. There seems to be more black and white because
Right.
the gray will just open up lawsuits or
It
whatever.
says a lead vehicle is to ensure the safety of the runners, accurately guide the elite participants along the certified course,
Oh, there we go.
and provide a visual reference for spectators and media.
Where is that?
On
ChatGPT.
Infinity USA Newsroom.
Okay. I mean, that's their job then.
So to replay it, let's say we are race directing this, and this happens at our event. Not a 50 miler, not your 200 miler, but our event. We are Atlanta, whatever, championships, and we set it up. What would you do to correct it?
I know for sure if I was offering podium money, I would give them money and take a loss. That's my fault.
That's
But-
the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, that's the
like my
easiest thing.
bad. Stroke a couple checks.
Yeah.
Yes. Agreed.
But do we have sway in what? If I have sway in like who I can send to the USA team, then I'd send all of them. If I don't have that sway, like if there's a different governing body that has to do that, then there's nothing that can be done on our end, right? But at the minimum, I'd give them podium money for sure.
Would
Man.
rerunning the event be an option? Like,
I
let's
mean-
run it back.
No.
Why?
Different day, like they were on their game in that moment. Like who's to say that they're going to be on their game in the next one? Like that was the event. That's what they trained for. That's what they were ready for. Like that should be the event.
It's kind of gross. Like if a UFC fight ends on an eye poke, I'm just like, oh, I feel so ripped off.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
You gouged his freaking eyeball, dude.
It's just
That's
this sucks. This is a rough one.
I don't think there's a right answer.
I mean, whoever's in charge should let all 6 of them come if that's a possibility.
So making the U.S. team, I may have some of those facts wrong because I didn't like actually deep dive into that. I do know that podium spots, the top 3 guaranteed get in or make the team, and the money.
Yeah.
Guaranteed because
how do
they
you-
said so, though. Like, they could be like, no, those 3 are faster than you. We want them.
Oh, that's true too.
Let's read this. The race was a selection event for the 2026 World Road Running Championships. The team is not officially selected until May. USATF will review the events from Atlanta carefully. While we understand athletes are eager to resolve the issue, lead vehicles, there's another explanation. So, that is interesting, dude. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the solve is. I don't know.
Yeah.
It sucks. I'm with you. I don't know if there is a solve.
I think it's not even the USA team. It's the race directors of this race. I would be dying. I would be.
Oh yeah. You do anything you can to make
I know.
something work.
You die when a couple flags go missing.
When people pull, I want a good experience for our runners. If people pull
Yeah.
course marking flags, I lose my mind. I don't lose my mind as much when people get mad if they about the refunds. 'Cause I'm like, if Post Malone is doing a concert and I buy a ticket to it and then I just don't go, Post Malone is not refunding my money. I didn't go.
Right.
The event happened. Sorry.
Well, right. But if it's canceled, that's different.
Canceled, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just like, with the rollovers and the
Right.
deferrals and this and that, I don't feel as bad on that. But if they do show up, and it's an experience issue, not Mother Nature, we can't control that. We've dealt with that, obviously. But it's like course marking flags get pulled. That pisses me off.
People try to get refunds if the flags have been pulled. And
No.
they just-
I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
saying, like, as far as like things that piss me off
Oh,
about as
gotcha.
being a race director.
I mean,
But
we've had leaders get off course.
And do they complain to you?
no,
No.
We had
not leaders.
a couple chicks in.
Oh, in the
But again, like,
25K. Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Talking about our races here.
Oh, the actual races.
but again, though,
he doesn't count the 25K as a race.
people are listening to this.
Are they no ultra marathon.
Sign up for the 25K.
You're not
Don't
listening.
listen to Mick. Hey,
You almost did it.
He almost did it.
Yeah, I almost
what
did it.
What are you saying about our boy Mike J over
I was
here?
coming back from my injury.
Almost
That was
doesn't
going to be a
count.
big race for me.
Big race for him. See?
I love our 25K. Please sign up. Ultra sign up.
How much is the 25K, Mick?
$69 because we're
Who
children.
came up with that? Are
Jake Kilgore did.
Wow.
you going to change it to $67?
That is literally the only.
Other
option.
appropriate number.
Yeah. Going back to what you said, though, if you advertise that your race has a Jim Walmsley is going to lead this entire race. If you're going for the win, just follow him. And then Jim Walmsley takes a wrong turn with a mile to go and you don't win your race. That's on you guys.
That's terrible.
That comes back to you guys.
But then this is on them.
Yeah, it's on them. They need to do something.
Yeah, it's on them.
They need to go to
Based off of what you just said a lead vehicle is, that's on them.
That's so bad.
Yeah, you can't provide a lead. I mean, it's like the lead vehicle in our world is course markings.
Yes.
It's in our world, a lead vehicle is a GPX file.
Yes. If
You gave me the wrong freaking file, bro.
That's on you.
I wasn't supposed to go up to that peak. And I did.
Yeah.
And the people that took first, second, and third, you're just like, they didn't do anything wrong.
I know.
They were just doing their thing, man.
They probably didn't even know they won.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm with you. Based off of your face, when I was like, what if you were the Molly in the second, like the actual people that got awarded for a second, third? It totally depend on mood.
yeah.
Because there's a world where I could be like, I'm not accepting it.
Bro, what if it's
I'm not
game-changing money?
Like, I'm not accepting it unless you get her up here with me on the podium.
Yeah.
I'm not getting up there. I'm not accepting it. Hey,
50
we should
50
all
grand.
lock hands and not do it.
50 grand.
I'm not doing it. Get her up here and give her 52.
And they're like, we don't have it.
Yeah. No, get her up here.
I don't have it.
I'm not accepting it.
So she gets the money?
No. I'm not accepting it.
So then we have to give it to her.
There's a world where I could do that, but there's also in the same playing field, I could be like, her loss. My bad. I ran as hard as I could too.
How in debt are you that week when that happens?
I know.
How
It
much
just
do you-
depends. Yeah. Oh, is my credit card statement
Oh
due?
my gosh.
Yeah, like
You're like, look, I got kids. Like, this sucks for you. I'm sorry that you did the wrong turn. They should figure that out. But I won. I'm taking my money.
Yeah.
Love you.
love you. Yeah, I could go. I could
that's
go
so hard.
either way, super easy.
You what?
Yeah, you know that about me.
I can't believe you're announcing that.
Everyone has known this for a very long time. I just want to increase my odds.
Oh, man.
So-
That's a good
There's
one.
no-
Good find, bro, because
Good fun.
usually we would have like it's a pretty obvious stance. So you're saying like, well,
Something's on. Something
it's on the race,
It's something needs to
but
be
how
done.
do you fix it?
I like the solutions you said, Roche, and every other person said. Like, let all 6 of them join the team. You go in a loss and give them money because that's your mistake.
Okay, let them 6 in, pay
Yeah.
them money.
Yeah, I like that.
They all
solution.
win. There's like a weird asterisk next to that year,
Yeah,
but like all 6 of them make the podium and get paid.
How about the
Yeah.
guy driving? Oh,
oh my gosh. Were they
Describe to me
texting?
what
were
you
they
think the
doing?
driver looks like, Mick.
This could get bad.
Based off of stereotypes, I'm gonna guess that they're from Asia, and you have no idea what that means.
Pakistani,
Could be,
Afghan.
could be,
Could have been my wife.
absolutely.
Yeah. Probably middle aged.
And for anyone who thinks that's racist, no, they have the most people. I'm just playing the odds.
Yeah. How many Asians are in the world, Mick?
Oh, I don't know, a couple Bill.
Well, there you go.
Couple
Odds.
Bill.
A couple Bill. just playing the odds here.
It's probably a white dude in his 50s or 60s.
For
That's
sure.
my guess.
Middle aged.
But it's not as funny.
Yeah.
Don't you-
Middle-aged white guy. Middle of the class.
Yeah.
Middle-aged.
What's
married,
your take on
heterosexual white guy?
if stereotypes exist? Do you think that it's because maybe they're kind of true, or are you like, no, this is wrong?
Stereotypes exist because it's true.
I cannot believe you, sir.
I think. Not does that mean all stereotypes?
So therefore, you think Asians are bad drivers because it's a stereotype. You recognize that it's a stereotype that I did not make up.
Hey. I have Asian friends and we make this joke all the time.
I know, it's fun.
I think it's great. It's great
And
humor.
that's the funny thing. Most stereotypes, the people that are stereotyped, they don't care. It's the people that are not under that umbrella.
You're right. You are right.
Finish that thought.
No, like if you're from what I've seen, if you're Asian, you have no problems joking that you're bad at driving. It's the people that aren't Asian that get upset.
That is so great.
Like, have you seen all those Instagram videos of a guy going around? He's white, he has a sombrero on, and all these white people get mad at him, saying that's so insensitive. But then he goes talk to a Hispanic, and like, oh, that's awesome. Welcome to the club. Like, we love you. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
And I love that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I live my life like that.
The Mexicans are like, dope hat, dude.
yeah.
That's freaking sweet.
Thanks for celebrating our culture. We
And
love
then,
it.
yeah. And then the whites are calling them out like, hey, that is not appropriate,
Yeah,
says other white guy.
yeah.
I blame the whites.
Stereotypical.
Is that
Oh,
a
actually, you know
stereotype
what?
right there? The white people are judgmental.
I mean, at least where I live, they are extremely,
Well, where you
Utah?
live, there's
Yes.
only white people.
and they're all judgmental.
Actually, in Utah,
I'm Native American.
Okay, you're kind of.
I'm
in
very-
Utah. We do have a lot of Tongan and Samoans here.
It's true.
We have a
Especially in
huge
Utah
Hispanic
Valley.
population here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Huge.
do.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, in Logan, ton too.
Oh yeah.
Logan has a ton. So does Salt Lake, West Valley, tons.
Then why does everyone make fun of Utah so much for not having diversity?
Because it's the white people that talk too much
The
in
media,
Utah.
NBA players, because there's not a lot of black people here, and that's true. Hispanic, yes. Polynesian, yes.
Yeah.
It's getting better though. Like when I was in high
I
school.
wish it
It's
would.
getting so
Yeah.
much better, dude.
I want it to.
Yeah.
I like it. I like mix
Yeah.
it up. Let's go.
Well, my kids get bused past another junior high to go to a different one that's in our boundary.
Uh-huh.
So we go to the one in our boundary, and it is like, I think whites, I don't want to say are the minority, but they're not half of the people that go to that school.
Oh
And my wife loves it
yeah.
because it teaches our kids things you can't teach them because they go to school with, Hispanics, blacks, just all kinds of races. And she loves that they go to that school. Now they're quote unquote higher privileged or maybe better schools in the area that what people will say are better. And she's like, no, I want them to go and become friends with them
Oh, yeah.
and commingle and not make it this weird Utah thing. She loves it.
It's changed a lot. I love it too.
Yeah.
When I was in school, I was in a 4A school. There was 2 kids who were black at my school.
Ah, I know him. Just kidding.
But now,
Tony
Tony Anderson, shout out. What's up?
Tony Anderson, shout out. Wait, who's the other black?
Thanes.
The Thanes. We went to Bountiful High School in the 90s, and there were 2 black families in our whole school.
yeah,
The
4A,
Thanes,
5A,
Thanes and the
We were
Andersons.
5A.
5A.
We were 5A back then, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why
but
I
it's
said.
totally different now. I love it.
Yeah, I
It's-
agree. I don't like it. Why does it matter? Because I like different cultures and
Yeah.
different. Spice it up.
You said it before. Your next door neighbors are Polynesian.
Yep.
Those are your dogs.
They had a different style of food and
Yep.
I
Polynesian
enjoyed
food
that.
is so good.
Yeah.
So good.
That's awesome.
That was a big side tangent.
Great. That's what we're
Welcome
here
to
for,
the
man.
next aid station.
Welcome. We got 3 more hours of this.
I can't believe how long have we been going.
I don't know.
Like an
Check
hour?
out the recording that should
didn't
be
say-
recording the audio.
You didn't say anything about my hat.
Well, that's for later.
I know, but I'm like, this is fresh out of the box, and we'll get to it.
Go ahead. Hit it now.
Well, hang on.
Hey, viewers on YouTube.
Okay,
See Mick's
that's
hat?
not what I was not trying to like go actually do that, but I pulled it straight out of the box, and it was like super.
Oh gosh,
Uh-oh.
it just spilled everywhere.
It's all good. Super
That's
like
embarrassing.
trucker square hat, and I was like, dude, I can't go fresh hat.
You did some good work on that, dude.
I had to put a baseball in it, wrap a rubber band around it, throw it under the mattress for a night. Like I had to do some work on this hat, and I had an hour. So that's all I was saying. I'm like, you didn't even say anything, so that's good.
What is that hat? Is that for your?
Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
So this is One Home, and if you look closely,
There's a 1 in it.
yeah. So we've been One Solar for 12 years, and just right now we are rebranding.
It's been like a 3-4 month process.
Okay.
It started to marinate over Thanksgiving break.
Marinate.
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And we're branching out. So we're now doing whole home stuff. We're doing HVAC, roofing,
Oh.
the permanent holiday lighting, a lot of batteries with the solar, windows. And so it's like a one-stop shop for things that you need at your home.
Nice.
And so we're still doing solar, but it's hard to sell HVAC as one solar. You know? So we wanted to keep the one that we had. So we I like the little logo we got going on here.
It's a good
So,
logo.
Yeah, we wanted to keep the history of the company, which is the one and then the yellow roof line from our yellow one. So it keeps a little history.
Yeah. We just went and hired awesome people that have been in each industry for like years and brought them in to run those departments. We didn't go like, Jake, I'm going to figure out HVAC. You got 2 weeks. You become a plumber. I'll meet you back here in 2 weeks. Go. We didn't do
Well,
that.
we hired people to do all the work because
We have podcasts.
we have
to do.
podcasts to do that
Back-
bring in the real money.
Back to the mics.
Did you guys do any? This week is Trans Gran Canaria.
Who won that last year? Caleb?
Wow, dude, I think you're right.
It wasn't Hayden?
I think it was Caleb.
Was that a couple years ago?
Well, I always get confused between Trans Gran Canaria and Trans Volcania.
Yeah. That's
it's
the
the
one
same
that
race.
Killian ran a lot. Sage Candidate, we used to watch him run that.
Okay.
No,
Trans
I'm
Gran
saying
Canaria.
that Caleb won this last year.
Hayden
gonna-
won it 1 year.
I'm going to say you're right. I'm going to say he won that, and then he went and won Western. So, for those of you listening, the next aid station has a fantasy free trail league. Michael J. McKnight, we'd like you to join said league.
I went to join it when you texted me, but it didn't. This event wasn't ready to go, and then I forgot.
But did you
about
join the league?
it. I don't know. Did
Okay,
I?
so you can join the league. And then that's what I was going to say. My next point was anyone that wins during the race that we select. So as the Fantasy Free Trail organizer, we select which races we want in our league.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we selected this race. But, yeah, to your point, even yesterday morning, I went to go make my picks, and it, wasn't ready yet.
Gotcha.
So, Dylan, since we know you listen to the show, can we please have the picks available 7 days before the race day? Thank you.
Yeah, that should be standard.
7 days.
Yeah.
The start list is final, right?
Also,
it is-
I Googled it, and Caleb did win.
Okay. Connoisseur.
Connoisseur guy. It's my favorite dinosaur. I couldn't make my picks, so we're going to pick them live.
Looking at this field,
How many are we picking?
10?
Let's see. No, it depends on the race.
No, it's 5.
Five women,
It's 5.
5 men.
Well, those top 5 right there are
Okay, we're going to pick our Trans Gran Canaria men's winners.
men's meet.
We're going to hit the men's meet first. Let me just give a quick scroll down. I'll give our viewers Tom Evans, Jonathan Albin, Hayden Hawks, Hans Namberger, Josh Wade.
Oh, my gosh.
Those are our first 5 runners, according to Index Score.
I wish Hans's names, the first letters were reversed. That would be fun. Nons
Yes.
Hamburger.
Nons Hamburger. That's officially his name on our show now. Nons. Well, that'd be like no hamburger, though. Oh,
Oh, that's not good.
Nons Hamburger.
Killian would
He
like
wants
that.
sauerkraut. No, I don't want a burger.
Nons Hamburger. He's veggie. He's a vegetarian.
Is he really?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, his name's Nons Hamburger.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Thomas Jolly. Osvaldo Medina Gutierrez. Another runner, Pau Capel. I think I've scrolled down far enough to know I don't know any of those names, therefore I won't be picking them.
Just another runner. You threw that in there.
Yeah.
Guy,
Okay.
chick. Got it.
Is there any world where either of you are going to not take Tom Evans first?
I want to pick Hayden.
You want Hayden to win?
Yeah, I want Hayden to win. He's won it before.
I
He can do
want
it
him
again.
to win, but are you going to pick him to win
Yeah,
on your fantasy?
yeah.
Because if you win our fantasy league this week, you win a free piece of swag from the next aid station.
Yeah, I'll pick
So this
Hayden.
is like a big freaking deal, dude. Don't take it lightly.
I'll pick Hayden.
Whatever swag we mail you, claim it on your taxes.
I don't know if I'm doing that.
Who are you picking there?
I'm going Jonathan Albin. Albin or Albin?
Sure.
I'm going Jonathan.
You're picking him over Hayden and Tommy?
Not. I mean, I probably wouldn't have, but
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know who that is.
oh, he's fast. We're
Oh, he's fast, bro.
yeah.
I mean,
I'm rolling Johnny.
Okay, you're doing Johnny. I'm taking Tom Evans.
I'm taking Duke. Good for you.
Who's Duke?
Oh, because
Chalk.
you're saying I'm going chalk guy?
Yeah.
Number one
March
seed?
Madness coming up here.
Oh,
He's gonna pick Arizona.
All 4 number 1 seeds?
okay. So we picked the top 3.
Cool. So I'm going Tom Evans, 1. Honestly, I just think there's just a slight advantage on living over there. Hayden's been there for a couple of weeks, but it ain't the same. So,
Has Tom done this before?
Josh Wade's no joke.
I don't know. Yeah, Josh Wade's awesome. I mean, if you go chalk, Tom Evans 1, Albin 2, Hawks 3, Hamburger 4, and Josh Wade 5, you probably aren't going to be too far off. I also don't know all these names.
Okay, well, do we need to officially pick?
I don't care.
As a
Do whatever you
team?
want, man. You want to pick your pick?
No,
'em?
no.
I'm just gonna pick the winner, Hayden.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
I'm definitely cheering for Hayden.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
and Johnny.
If I'm cheering for anyone, it's freaking Hayden. Is he the only like elite American in here?
Sure looks that way.
It appears to be, at least on the first page.
Not only American.
Utah.
Utah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's our dog.
Good Hayden.
Okay, great. Women's field. Sumaya Buddha, Katarina Hartmuth, Lin Chen,
Yeah, Lin Chen.
another Katarzyna Dombrowski, Henrietta Albin, wife of Jonathan, Eleanor Wyman Davis, Claudia Tremp, okay, and a bunch of names. Cool. Stephanie Case, bro.
Okay.
Our friendly Canadians.
Let's get the tramp ready.
Who's
Yeah.
that? She's a friend of yours.
Big time, close friend.
I can never tell when you're serious.
You sound like his wife.
Yeah, you do. No, we don't know Stephanie, but she has been mentioned on this show
Oh, okay.
many a time.
She was winning races while breastfeeding at aid station.
Oh,
She set a 100K course record last year and stopped multiple times breastfeeding her newborn.
yeah.
Freaking dope, dude.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So we brought her up, and after that story broke last year, she kind of got on our radar. She's rad. I mean,
Then
she's a
pick her.
freaking stud athlete.
Yeah.
Pick her
Go Canada.
Pick her to what?
Win.
to win.
I will put her on my top 5.
Okay, that's
Okay.
cool.
Is she going to be breastfeeding? I need to know this.
Because it's a superpower.
Maybe it's her superpower.
I don't even know who Buddha is.
You don't
She's
know
from
who Buddha
Nepal,
is?
dude. So Maya
I know
Buddha.
other Buddha.
So
Hartmuth.
Here, let me get you her UTMB index while we're live.
Sinea.
She looks like a badass.
She's from Nepal.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, well, her UTMB index is 793. I don't know any of the races because she races all that stuff
Wait,
over
go back to that Swiss Peaks one at the very bottom.
on the other side of the world.
A little bit more.
More?
Yeah, right there. Oh, that was a marathon.
Bro, look how many races she did in 2025. She raced in January, March, April, September, November, December.
Nice.
She puts in the work, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well,
That's fun.
so
I'll be
Maya
watching.
Buddha.
I'm going to be watching live. I'll watch her.
Is this being live streamed, Mick? You should know.
Of course it is.
Speaking of live stream, hey, bro, I just found this out over the weekend. The Chuckin' Up 50K is being live streamed.
Really?
You're doing that race, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couple weeks.
Oh, that's cool.
Mount Outpost is going to be there.
Dang. They're
I
going
wonder
everywhere.
what kind of viewage it's going to get. Because it's not Black Canyon. It's not Golden Ticket.
I mean, the fact they're going there, though, it should be good.
There's like 650 runners or something crazy like
Cool.
that.
Oh, that's cool.
I think you're going to love this race.
Seth Ruling is going to be there, and so is Boulder Boy homie Matt Daniels.
Oh, nice.
They're going to be there.
They'll be there podcasting or running.
No, they're racing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. There was another name. They sent me the list of runners, and I just quickly scanned it last night. And I saw Seth, and I saw Matt. Oh, there was a couple other names on there I recognized that I was like, okay, they're freaking ballers.
Yep.
If the conditions are good, Seth is going to run a freaking 3:30 50K.
That's so fast.
He'll win.
Yeah.
Lin Chen is going to win this.
That's who I was going to pick.
All right. The mics.
The mics go with Lin Chen from China. Okay, sweet. Fine. I am taking Stephanie Case
To win.
to win it.
Okay.
With or without the pump.
You
She's
just
freaking
said
winning.
I'll go top 5. What changed?
I mean, that is top 5.
I didn't like that you guys were colluding.
Tricky.
I didn't like you guys were colluding with the Chinese.
I
The
see.
old collusion. What's that, Mike?
I just have a confession to make. I'm not into following this sport as much as other people. So like international names, I don't recognize them. Like I picked Hayden because I recognize that name, and Lin Chen is the only name I recognize on this list. I don't know any of these other names.
You know why we recognize Lin Chen?
I don't know why I recognize
Western
that name.
States.
Oh, did she win it?
No,
Podium?
but she's
Top 10.
top 10.
It's top 10,
Mhm.
yeah. And that's probably why I recognize that name, because I pay attention to Western States.
I
but-
thought she hit Podium Western.
Let me check here.
You're going way... Oh, there's
There's like 3 Lin Chens. Oh, she DNF'd in 2024. Hey, look. Is this the same Lin Chen?
Oh.
Why are there so many Lin Chens on Ultra Sign Up?
There's a lot of Asians.
And they're all named Lin Chen?
Couple Bill.
Well, it was last year that she was on the podium, right?
Bro, look. She ran a 1931
Maybe she just has
Kodiak, bro.
multiple
She was
signups.
down there with me.
I don't know, but the Lin Chen that you see, she's badass.
Yeah.
Whichever one that is.
Yeah, I think this is all the same Lin Chen.
She's, I mean,
Oh, no, that can't be.
No, because they're totally different ages.
Yes. Well, it came to this one when I clicked on the link.
There's no Western States there.
I don't know, dude. Maybe it's not Western.
Anyway, yeah.
Bunch of Lin Chens, and they're all really fast. If you guys end up having a daughter, Lin Chen.
if me and Lin Chen end up having a daughter,
If you and anyone end up having a daughter, name her Lin Chen. She got a great
Her na-
shot at a
her
high
name's-
ultra sign up score.
her name's going to be Lin
I
Chen.
feel like those top two are not her. What did you say?
Lin Chen. Oh my gosh.
This
What's
has
that,
got,
dude?
this has got to be the Lin Chen, because the other two, the rank is too low, or it's got to be that 100% one. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I don't recognize.
It's got to be this one. The UTMB 100 miler first place
Yeah,
last year. That's the Lin Chen.
canyons. Oh yeah, yeah.
We've said this before. We agree with you. We do our end of year like awards.
Uh-huh.
We just picked Americans. We don't really know.
Yeah.
Like we're finally starting to creep into Canada. We had Jasmine Lowther on a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Now we're super tight with the Canadians.
Because she moved here.
Even though they won't let me in their country,
Me neither.
I did a bunch of research this weekend. Canada, by far the strictest, letting me into their country.
What is that about?
They're
Whoa,
they're
whoa,
strict
whoa.
over there.
Why don't they open up the borders? Let anybody in.
Isn't that interesting?
What are you guys doing there?
That's interesting, right? So you don't just let everyone in?
Not very inclusive, are you? Canada. 0 for 2. Wouldn't let either of us in.
They didn't let him in, bro.
Why?
Because they thought I was a murderer.
Just
For real.
from looking at you?
Same name,
Oh,
same birthplace.
this is getting fishy.
That's what they said. I'm like, different social. Dog.
Mike's like, I got a call.
Okay.
This room just got
Yeah.
darker.
I'm like,
Yeah.
different social. He was born in 1977. I was born in 1978. So they let me go.
1 year apart.
Yep.
Same name, same
Wow.
hometown.
Same
Right?
hometown.
Both from Downey?
I think both from LA.
Oh, LA.
Something. It was really similar. They were like, holy shit, hang on a second. Who do we have here? So they took me back in the back room, and there was like a couple Monties there, like in full gear, a couple other dudes. Like they interviewed me for 45 minutes,
Wow.
making sure that I was not this dude.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, I'm not him. We have different socials. That's why they do that. There's a lot of Michaels out there. You know what I'm saying?
Bunch of you guys.
Now, there were other coincidents. Same name. That's
Very similar.
Same tattoos and stuff.
same bite marks.
It was crazy. Your
Bite patterns.
index finger was the exact same print as his. It was weird.
But different social. We got to let him go.
DNA structure.
Oh my gosh.
All right, okay. Let's close this chapter because we don't know all these runners.
We're
But it's-
rolling. We got it. Lin Chen.
Yeah, cool. You guys are going Lin Chen
and
on
Claudia.
the
No.
collusion train to China, and I am going Stephanie Case.
Stephanie.
I want to take a pause on that real quick and come back to what we mentioned earlier in the pod. Old Ephraim,
Yes.
200.
Yeah.
I want to learn more about it, and we need to get more people to sign up for your race.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have 20.
Let's freaking go.
I'll
When
be
is it?
happy.
Is
When is
there
it?
a number that you're like, I'm not doing the event unless I get...
No.
If 3 people sign up, you're like, we're doing it.
Yeah. We're doing it. I'd be happy
Freaking
if I
baller,
get 50.
dude.
I don't have high expectations for this year.
Which rightfully so.
Yeah.
Wait, when is it?
August 24th.
Okay, August 24th.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, you might have to do it next year.
Yeah, that's 2 years after 2 years. That's 2 weeks.
You're a little
after.
busy. You're not as busy as he is, but you're pretty busy.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna touch on that too. We have not hit on that
I know.
yet about him.
Both of you guys need your temperatures checked.
No, we need an intervention on this guy right now.
I agree. I've talked about that on this podcast.
Let's go. Intervention.
But you're not much better.
Shut your mouth. We are here together, and we are intervention time
Okay.
on
I wanna-
Michael J. McKnight.
Do you want to talk about old Ephraim, or do you want me to?
We're gonna come back to it because we're tangent city over here. What are you doing this year, dude? Why? I want to just take my hat off and throw it, but I would never disrespect my brand that way or show my bald head.
Hang on.
Bro,
You still got a full head of hair?
Yeah.
How old are you?
36.
this?
Then you're
You mean-
gonna keep it.
You mean this?
You will have your hair.
Oh, yeah,
Congratulations.
I have older brothers that are in their 50s and their hair is great. So I think I'm good.
Jake and I need a sponsorship. Anyone in Hungary? We're looking for a sponsorship.
Ben's
We're looking for
one, too.
flights, 3 nights and 3 days in Hungary. If anyone knows anyone.
Come back with a fro. My tiny ass little head. I probably do need a little bit of hair. We're gonna need to talk about this.
Okay. On our last podcast, well, it might have been the last one or two, we have been talking behind your back and in front of your back and on mic about your schedule this year.
Yeah.
Bro, can we do something about that?
Can we get you signed up for DC Peaks too?
Just while we're at it.
Is that the week before Moab?
I
Yep.
think it
It is, which means you have space in your calendar
I
that
do have
weekend.
space.
Bro,
easy.
taper.
Taper.
It's a Mike McKnight taper week.
It would be kind of awesome if you actually did do the 25K.
As a taper.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah.
Kind of run it back. I
After
mean,
you
he
just
didn't
dissed it.
actually sign up last year, but
Okay. Hard Rock.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have to do that.
Oh,
Took
of
you
course.
11 years to get in.
Yeah.
You're doing Hard Rock.
Yeah.
well, you skipped one.
I know, but I want to start with the obvious.
Skipped 3.
That, to me, is
Monster, Cocodona.
Tahoe.
race number
that's-
one
yeah.
that you have to do in 2026. Hard Rock.
Yes.
Race number 2 that you have to do. Cocodona.
Yes. Why the other 4?
I mean, if you had to eliminate one, which one is it?
Which race would I eliminate?
Yeah, like, dude, that's a crazy schedule.
Probably the Monster.
Okay, give everyone the rundown of your schedule.
Arizona Monster in March, so this month. Cocodona in May, Tahoe in June, Hard Rock in July, Bigfoot in August, Moab in October. So I have September off.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. We'll come visit you in the hospital.
Get us on the visitors list. Okay.
Okay, here's my question
Yeah.
to lead this off. That's a huge year. And if you're doing the Triple Crown, then you're obviously going for it. So with all of that going on, why the Monster? Let's start there.
Because I need some kind of a win with the Arizona Trail, and that race is like 80% Arizona Trail. So it's kind of a confidence booster for me to go after the Arizona Trail again next year. Does that make sense?
I mean, yes, but
Nope.
there's a huge risk.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Oh. I mean, yes, I understood the English that came out of your mouth, but
The words that spouted made sense.
it feels to me like that puts the rest of your races and your goals at risk, like really high risk.
Yeah, but the year that I had the best year of my life as a racer was the year I did the Triple Crown, back when it was August, September, and October. And so it's kind of like, we all know that ultra running is mental. Like, have you heard the quote, it's 90% physical and 90% mental? So for me...
Crazy math, but I'm with it.
Yeah. So for me, where I've like had my best years when I like just pile it on, like this is just kind of me like trying to get my mojo back and pile everything on.
You're like, this is what's happening for 8 months.
This is how I thrive, so I want to do it. And after my year last year, I wanted to make this year epic.
And your screws aren't going to just unravel and come out of the back of your spine?
Nope, I've spent thousands of dollars to confirm that that's not going to happen.
What about the screws in your head?
Those were gone a long time ago.
All of them.
Yeah.
So like, oh, he's missing his
Yeah.
screws.
Right now it's just the fat in my brain that's like holding everything together.
Fat.
There's fat in your brain,
L-
right?
Listen, we are cheering for you, for sure. But we also are just like,
Skeptical.
no, it's a head scratcher.
Oh.
What I have said on this podcast is that I'm like, if the 300 is not going your way, you have such a huge year that I could see as a human being where I'd be like, I'm out. Like, I'm not blowing up my entire year over this. Right?
Yeah, but I'm not expecting that to happen.
Of course not.
Of course. You don't
I
toe
don't
the
even want
line
to talk
if you're
about that because
expecting.
it's not going to happen.
Okay. Well, we have to because we're podcast.
One thing I'm proud about with my ultra sign up is you'll see 70-ish races and 3 DNFs. And I'd like to keep it that way.
Hot damn. Well, you are a tough son of a bitch. You are.
And I know after the year, or not I know, you know, after my year last year, like, I needed that to happen. For those that don't know, I had a herniated disc from essentially Cocodona till September. Like, I could barely stand up straight. I could barely walk. It was really miserable. And in I love Killian. Great dude. I'm happy he took if anyone was to take my record, I'd want it to be him. But sitting back and seeing him take it while I couldn't do jack with my year last year kind of hurt. In a good way. I needed that to like get back. I feel like I've been in a funk the past 3 years, and last year with my injury and Killian taking my record got me back out of my funk. And so this year I wanted to make very challenging.
Was your last, in your eyes, your last good 200-mile race Tahoe 2024?
I don't even consider that a good race.
Same. I was right on your heels. Beat me by like 6 hours.
Dude, that was awesome. You guys got to
Share the podium.
and like talk to each other and help each other during the race. Remember that?
We crossed paths there
Yeah.
on the out and back.
Yeah.
Strategy.
Why would you consider that a good race? What happened?
I was still in my funk, whined like a baby during it, and wasn't having fun. And
Couldn't breathe.
Really?
couldn't breathe. I know I can go sub 50 at that race, and my best time at that race is 50 hours and some change. And so just to be 3 hours behind what I've done before, I just didn't feel like it was a good race.
Yeah.
I feel like my last good race was when I won Moab in 2021. Like, I don't even consider my comeback at Cocodona a good race. Since the first 80 miles, I was sucking it up. It ended good, but I don't consider it like a good race.
I could see that. I mean, you spent 12 hours of like this, or
Yeah.
longer, 18 hours or something, like
Yeah.
not having
Almost 24 hours.
not having a day. Like,
Yeah.
this sucks.
And yes, I won, and yes, I set the course record, but it's now 10 hours behind the current course record.
Dance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've listened to at least one podcast, maybe two, I can't remember. And I read a lot of your stuff. And Killian's Triple Crown seems to be the massive motivator
Yeah.
to this year. So why not just do those three? Just hit the crown, bro, hard, and freaking beat Killian's time. If that is the motivator.
I don't know how to say this without it sounding condescending.
Say it, bro. Just say it however you want, man.
People know you. You're not a dick.
Okay, I hope this doesn't sound condescending.
We'll cut it to make sure you sound like a dick, but you just say it how you want.
Okay. Throw in some chat GBT
Yeah.
voiceover.
We'll cut it.
Killian
Yeah.
sucks. I hate him.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I mean, I've done the Triple Crown. I finished it twice. I've attempted it 3 times. The year I didn't finish it was the year that there was a fire in Tahoe and she canceled it. So anyway. But the 2 times that I did it, it was, people might not even know this. It used to be Bigfoot in August, Tahoe in September, Moab in October. So we had 3 weeks to recover. Now it's a month and a half. And so I feel like it's just not as hard. As
You've
it used-
never done the Triple Crown on today's schedule.
No. I wanted
You're
to
like,
make
and I don't want that advantage at all, so I'm going to do
I want to make it harder.
8 races.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully you can answer this question. Part of your elite entry into these races with Candace, were you obligated to do Arizona Monster if you were going to do the Triple Crown?
First of all, what do you mean by elite entry? Because I paid for them.
Well,
I didn't get any elite entries for these races.
get out of here, bro. Why?
I don't know. I didn't ask. So no, I chose and
Now
paid
he
for
needs
it.
an
He
agent.
needs an agent.
Yeah. This is
To
multiple.
be fair, I haven't done Jack for how long now?
That's not to be fair, nothing. This is at least the 3rd podcast in a row, and it's probably going to become official. I'm just going to become a trail running sports agent.
Do it.
Okay. Would you sign with me?
What's your fees?
0.
Oh, then yes.
Great.
He's got to build it first.
Okay. Yeah.
And
We've got a short list of like 7 athletes. Sounds like you need to be on the list.
But no, I paid for all of them, so I chose to do the monster.
I was hoping so bad that it was like, no, it was just kind of part of the deal because I wanted to do the Triple Crown and she's going to comp my entries. And part of it was, hey, we're not having a super great year with signups with the monster. We're down 50%. So I need you to race the monster. And you're like, cool. In order to get the entries for free, I'm in. I could see that as a business person. I would make that deal if I was Candace. Like, look, Mike, I'll let you in, bro, but I got to have you in this race because it needs some competitors. There's like little to no one in that race this year. Mike, I got to have you in. And you, being the stand-up guy and athlete you are, be like, I'm in. Cool. Now I find out that you freaking paid
Yeah.
$4,500.
There's more than that. For all 4 of them?
Michael J.
John, God.
John.
Did they promise to like empty the porta potties and everything? Like you get a full experience?
Nope.
Oh.
They gave no guarantees.
Oh.
Who are you racing there? Ashley.
Ashley, do you know Eli?
We know Eli. Yeah, we went
just
been
ran
put-
with him.
Oh yeah, because Killian coaches him too.
Uh-huh.
He's been putting in a ton of miles. Like he's
And the European guy, that I got the name.
Jovica.
Huh?
Jovica.
Him.
Jovica.
He's the one I'm watching for the most. When I won
who I was
Moab, did you follow Moab that year?
No, but I think you were on distance to empty,
Yes.
and you name dropped him.
Yeah.
That's where I heard it, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the year I won Moab, I beat him by like an hour. We ran the first 220 miles together, and then he wanted to take a nap at an aid station. And I was like, I'd love to finish with you, but I want to get the course record, and you taking an hour nap might jeopardize that. So, yeah. He tied for second at Ultra Gobi a few months ago. He's like a Serbian badass. Like you should see some pictures of him. He's like shirt off, holding like a AK-47. Just like he's some high patrol special ops guy in Serbia.
Stereotype, as they say.
No,
Big
he
fan.
is like,
Yeah.
yeah. But he's the one I'm watching out for.
Where does he live? Serbia?
Serbia.
He lives there.
Yeah.
My goodness. I would have been racing against him at the Gobi.
You better say nice things.
And he is the nicest guy you'll ever meet. Super military, super disciplined. Me and Ben actually crewed him at Bigfoot one year.
Oh.
And he rode with us over he flew into Utah, spent a week with Ben, and we drove over there. And I've never seen anybody do this before, but we stayed at a hotel. The morning we woke up to leave, he was already up and gone, like downstairs waiting for us, and he made his bed. Like it didn't even look like somebody slept in that hotel bed.
Military guy.
Yeah. Love that guy.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, he's the one that I'm really watching out for.
Okay, I'm thrown off now because he paid. I'm stuck on it, dude.
I'm not entitled to not have to pay for a race.
No, you're not. You're a very nice guy.
I'll let you in DC Peaks for free.
Just this year.
You can pay me $5,000 and I'll put you in DC Peaks 100. Why are you taking it for? He's willing to pay $5,000.
Exactly.
Why are you offering to be his agent for free?
Yeah, what's going on?
True. It's touche. Okay, so you are not obligated. You genuinely feel like you need an Arizona moral victory
Yes.
at the expense of 300 miles on your body.
Yeah. And I'll still have more time to recover for Cocodona than I did for the original Triple Crown.
This guy's just different, bro.
Yeah, I know.
He's just different.
Do you know who
speechless.
Andrea Moore is?
Andrea Moore?
Yeah.
Oh, you coach Andrea Moore?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you see her year last year?
No.
And her year this year?
She goes there every month or what?
She basically does a 200 every month. And she works for the post office. So she's up throughout the night delivering mail. Like, she's go.
But is she knocking out wins and podiums?
No, she's getting faster.
So the only reason I asked that, not that wins and podiums means everything, I'm just comparing it to you or 200's to an Andy Glaze. I'm like, cool, he's running 100 miles every weekend, but in 35 hours. It's still cool that you do what you do, but you're not competing for... You, my friend, are competing to freaking win.
Yeah.
That's the biggest difference between you and Andrea and you and 99% of everybody listening. You're competing to freaking win, set course records, break the Triple Crown. Like Mick said, we're cheering for you.
Thank you.
Like hardcore. We're boys with Killian, and we're boys with you. But I would love to see you challenge that, beat the record. I just don't want to see... I don't want to look back and go, man, the Arizona Monster. Or, dude, Hard Rock, man, that took a lot out of him.
And it very well could. But who cares?
Dude, I love this guy.
But he's like, I need the confidence build mentally.
Yeah.
You know that 90% part?
Yeah.
Well, he had 90% twice. I was still stuck on the math.
Have you never heard that quote?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you have or haven't?
No, I have, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I just, nobody knows you better than you.
Yeah.
So I'm riding with you, dog. I'm
Thank
riding
you.
with you.
I'm all about mantras this year. I have a whiteboard in my room. And one of my mantras is I've done it before, so I can do it again. So that's the way I'm approaching it.
Okay. And Arizona Trail for you is typically in the fall, October?
Yeah. Correct.
That's so next year. So, okay. Because I was going to say, well, you could have, should have, would have, whatever. You could have done Cocodona, Hard Rock, Arizona Trail this year.
The plan this year was Cocodona and Arizona Trail. And then
Yeah.
obviously Hard Rock would be there once I found out I was getting in. But, and this might not actually happen now, but I heard that the Arizona Trail, the Grand Canyon, might be closed for the whole year because of the fire. And so there was a chance that I might not be able to do the Arizona Trail. So I was like, I'm not just going to do 2 races on the chance of not being it. So I just postponed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why not why the decision to do the Triple Crown this year versus saying, no, I want to do Arizona Monster because I need a moral victory. I'm going to do Cocodona, and I got into Hard Rock. That's a hard year right there. Why not do that this year and then do Triple Crown next year on its own, standalone, beat the freaking record?
Because I didn't want to.
That's it?
Yeah,
That's
that's it. Yeah.
Dude,
The
you're-
plan this year was not the Triple Crown. And
Yeah.
then once I found out that the Arizona Trail was probably going to be closed for the Grand Canyon part, that's when I was like, okay. Like the plan was Arizona Trail, then the Triple Crown. I guess I'll just do the Triple Crown this year. And I got into this Hard Rock. I'll throw that in there. And I already paid for Cocodona, and I need a moral victory. Like
What? That's what I was going to ask you. What makes it a victory?
The
Is
Arizona
it just
Trail
that you
or the
feel
Monster?
great? Is it that you win?
Yeah.
Like, what is it that you would consider like, okay, that was a victory for me?
just finish.
Win it.
Okay. Shit.
A lot
So
of
if
pressure.
you take second to Zvi, or whatever his name was,
Jovica.
to pizza,
It's a pizza.
if you
Jovica.
take a second to a pizza, then what?
Then get ready for. That's not going to happen. I'm going to win.
Dude, his mindset is just
Okay, what
next freaking level.
I know.
Dude.
It's hard to
next
break
level.
through. I'm like, if you break the course record and still take second, is that a moral victory?
Yes.
Okay.
You're beating Pete's time.
That's the biggest goal.
Yeah, beat
Okay. See,
Pete's
we
meats.
just gotta dig a little bit.
You got to
and then
beat Pete's meats, bro, and then he's
My
in.
my goal for the race is 75 hours, and that would beat his record by 11 hours.
75 hours.
He was 86.
He was 86.
Yeah, you're going sub 80.
He's gonna do.
You're going sub 80.
He's gonna do. I'll do the math for you. 100 miler. That's a 25-hour 100 miler, and then he'll do it again,
Carry the one.
and then again.
Great.
Yeah.
And he's got an hour for aid station time.
And then he can just
And
like
sleep.
He doesn't sleep, dude.
He-
Him and Killian don't sleep. You don't sleep.
He's gonna. I know.
I'll
I
sleep
remember.
like 30 minutes on the second or third night.
Like
Like a
planned,
chill-
or are you gonna
No, I
just
just
in
go
the
till I
dirt,
fall asleep. Yeah, dirt nap. That's
or
what
just
Killian
like
does.
maybe at an
When it
aid
hit,
station?
when it hits you, just boom.
Yeah.
Mick took a dirt nap today on his couch.
I did.
Tell him, dude.
I go to the gym every morning,
Nice.
and I haven't felt tip top.
At the gym.
Just the last few days have been a little rough for me.
Okay.
So, I was just tired. I was like, I got to go to work, but more importantly, I need to lay down on the couch and fall asleep. And that's what I did.
This morning at 8 a.m.
Calling an audible. At 8 a.m.
It was 8 a.m. He
Yep.
took a 3-minute
3 minutes.
dirt nap on his couch.
And you felt great, right?
I felt better.
Good. That's what those dirt naps.
That's all I need. 3 minutes. Magic.
Everything.
Know what I'm
happens.
saying?
Everything happens.
Know what I'm saying? Hey, dude, we need a new mic. Everyone listening, can you hear me? Because last week was weird.
Am I leaning too far back or am I fine?
No,
I don't
those
know.
mics are awesome.
Oh, okay.
These mics are better.
you
That
get
one.
the
That
nubby
one's the
mic.
mic.
I get the
We got 2 mics and a
mic.
mic.
That's funny. I feel like we should get the 2 mics.
You
Yeah.
should. You should. Sorry. I, again, 2 weeks in a row, a rose between two thorns, a Jake between two Mikes.
Two mics.
Last week it was a Jake between two Micks.
Who was the other one?
Michelino Sinceri
Oh,
was in last week.
who's that?
Michelino.
WNBA?
What's that?
WNBA?
Yeah, dude. He should be an all-star this year in the WNBA. Got game. He did you hear about the Grand Teton fiasco last year? Dude.
Oh, is that him?
Yeah, FKT indictment.
Trump
Pardoned
hopped
him.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's him?
That's
Yeah.
him.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, go back and listen to it, dude. It's incredible.
You got plenty of time
story.
to listen on your training runs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Incredible
and at the
story.
gym. Yeah.
Yeah. So on the Hyrox thing,
Yeah.
I thought you were going like full send pro. This is going to be my thing. Like I really thought you were going down. I'm like, oh shit, he's good at it. He's committed. Seems to like it. And then all of a sudden you're just like, nope, I'm out. I'm going to do 15 races next year.
Yeah.
And then you're like, and you go, your cup is filled on Hyrox.
He had a 300-mile bike ride in between there. 300? 500.
And a 200.
Huh?
300 and a 200.
Okay.
You want to hear a fun story about the 300 as a side tangent?
Yeah, and then come back to this.
So I was signed up for the 500-mile bike ride. And then the next day in Vegas, me and my wife, Ben Light and his wife, and a few other friends had tickets to go see the Backstreet Boys in Vegas.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's go, dude.
I realized I calculated things wrong with the start time for the 500. And if I did the 500, I was missing the Backstreet Boys, which was not going to happen.
Hang on.
That's why I dropped to the 300 so I could make
No
it to
way.
the Backstreet Boys.
You're like, I'm not missing this boy band from the
Did you
90s.
No.
Like you were going to that concert on purpose?
Yeah.
Like you wanted to
I
go.
Look
love
at
the-
his face
They
of
all went
disgust.
for me.
Wait,
I
what?
love the Backstreet Boys.
You love the Backstreet
You
Boys.
better be careful with what you say.
I would
next.
not go to see the Backstreet Boys if you paid me.
You're missing out.
And you're a liar.
No, I'm not. I have
You
to go
do
to bed
anything.
and take a nap.
You will do anything for
There's
money.
5 moments in my life I'll never forget.
Wow.
My marriage, my 2 kids being born, the Backstreet Boys. And I don't even know what the 5th is, so there's 4. Right there.
And clip.
Being born. I'll say that's number 5. Being born.
I don't know. I don't know how we got to that, but I'm so. Oh, I do now. I'm so
bike
glad
race.
that happened.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I love
dude.
the Backstreet Boys.
He loves
Throughout the
them.
Okay,
night
you
of
know
my
what, Jazz?
200s, I'm listening to the Backstreet Boys.
Okay, hang on
Yeah?
a second.
Yeah.
Can you name one Backstreet Boys song?
You better.
Hang on. If you can do this,
Oh, man. I'm not good with musicians, music, songs, movies,
no,
artists.
That's not what we're asking. I
all
want the
that.
answer.
That's all one world to me that I don't
You are
follow.
my fire
The one.
desire.
I don't know the name of that song.
Believe
What?
when I say I want it that way.
I know that
Tell
one.
me why.
Is that the name of that song?
Tell me why.
I would have bet
I
you
want it that
20
way.
bucks that
I
was
want
in sync.
No.
98 degrees.
No.
Milli Vanilli.
I want it that way. I just helped you.
Okay.
You
Dude,
you
dude,
really
bro,
so hang on a
did you
second.
hear
When
what he
you're by
said?
yourself in your car, you're putting on the Backstreet Boys?
Yeah. In
How
public.
did this happen? What happened, bro?
Because I was a closet listener when I was in high school. Because if you listen to them, you're whatever. So I listened to them in secret, and now that they're cool again, or cool, I'm
You're like,
very
they've always been
proud.
cool.
I'm very
Whoa.
proud. That
How old are they?
Their first
50?
album came out in like 1996 or something.
Oh,
Probably
okay.
20.
They're 90s.
They're
That
probably-
is
they're-
that's the
they're in their
peak of
50s.
my music life.
Yeah.
That's when I graduated from high school.
So you're probably listening to like AC/DC. Guns
No,
oh,
close.
okay.
I was a huge Pearl Jam fan.
Pearl Jam.
Yeah. I love Stone Temple Pilots,
Even flow.
and I still do. I don't actually listen to them that much anymore. If I'm going to listen to an older band, I'm listening to Sublime.
Oh, Sublime's good.
Yeah.
I got my dad who's into the Beatles, my older brothers who are into like AC/DC and Guns N' Roses, my sisters who are into like Backstreet Boys and Destiny's Child, and then me who has like Sublime and Jimmy Eat World. So I have a wide variety of music that I listen to because I was, in my opinion, an accident as a child. My parents, I don't think, were planning on me coming along. And so there's a wide range. You too?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, MJ. We got a lot
Couple
to connect
mistake
over.
mics
Couple
over here.
mistakes.
My mom called me Mcsteak.
Mixed steak. That's a good nickname.
She was joking,
But
but it's pretty
serious.
damn funny, actually.
At least she owns it. My mom denies it.
Oh.
I've done the math. Like, back when I would have been conceived was my dad's birthday. Like, I have it all figured it out. Like,
You're like-
I was a mistake.
My next oldest sibling is 15 years older than me.
11.
I was close.
You weren't too far off.
11?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't on purpose, Ma.
I was thinking more like if it was like 9 months later, and it's just like
Oh, sure.
cram it in there.
It's usually the way after.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's why I love the Backstreet Boys. Is that why we got on that?
Do you
Yeah.
have
Yep.
Do you have a song or group that you're a closet listener that you would be like, I actually like that song, but it's a little, it's not very manly.
Okay, if I could relate,
Backstreet Boys?
I genuinely don't.
from the
I'm sorry,
closet
bro.
listening analogy, I would go with Miley Cyrus.
Oh,
That's very closety for me. Like, what's that Born in the USA song? There's that USA one.
Born in the USA. Isn't
Yeah.
that like...
Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
No, there's like a something USA song from her.
Oh, is it Rockin' in the USA?
oh. Yeah, hang on. I got it. Got my hands up, playing my song. Yeah, I got it.
Wait,
Butterflies fly away.
He is so
That's
good with music,
Bro,
dude.
that's a good song.
I know, but that's closety. It kind of feels like
Party in the USA.
yeah,
Okay.
dude. Like I'm hitting that by myself, and I'm gonna sing the lyrics, and then like nobody's around. That's the vibe.
I would
give.
play that at the DC Peaks finish line, and I don't even care. That's a
Wait,
good
you're
song.
cool with that and not the Backstreet Boys? What?
Yes.
You really leaned into the mic for that
I
one.
think that I'm uncomfortable when there's like, how many dudes they got?
five
Five.
dudes.
When they're all doing the same dance and it's like a little, the singing itself it's a little fruity.
That's why I had to listen to it at home by myself when I was a kid.
And it's just, I'm like, I don't really care. I'm just saying for me, if I'm by myself and I'm in my car,
Yeah.
Okay, can we just
Okay.
be clear, real quick? When one says that's a little fruity,
I don't
that's the same thing as saying that's gay.
yeah, but
But
not,
you can't say
no,
that
no.
anymore.
But it's listen, 1990s gay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you got to understand.
The 90s gay was different than today.
There was a freaking... You remember that one game? The Smear the Queer?
Oh yeah.
dude.
90s was like...
You could just say
bad.
that. You could just say
yeah.
that. Yeah.
I didn't even know what that was.
I didn't
just knew
either.
It was a fun game where you tried to tackle someone, basically.
Yeah. I just thought that's what it was called.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
90s
don't
was-
really like intent. They just get mad at the sound that comes out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Like,
But no,
Okay.
like 90s was hard against that stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's why you had to listen to it in the closet.
oh yeah.
Listening to it in the closet, because if not, then they're like, you're gay, bro.
Yeah.
You're gay. You listen to the Backstreet Boys.
I have a reverse.
You could say that in the 90s, but today you can't say that.
And
Right.
even if you were gay, it's like, yeah, I'm gay. But like back then, like, yeah, you'd get picked on for a long time if that was.
Fruity. That's a little fruity.
I don't even know what that means actually,
How did we get on the Backstreet Boys?
I don't know, man.
because you
just started.
left your race.
Oh yeah,
to
my
go see
race,
the
my
Backstreet-
300-mile race. Yeah.
Bro, I'll tell you how,
dropped-
because you named the four most important things in your life. Your marriage, your 2 kids, and the Backstreet
And, no,
Boys.
he didn't even have. Oh, the 4. You got it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tried to say 5 and didn't even have one.
He's like, Nothing compares to that.
Like all of your accomplishments in running, you're like, and I don't know, I don't have a fifth, but Backstreet Boys, that's the shit, man.
That's exactly how it went down.
Okay, when you leave here, are you listening to a podcast or are you going music?
So I am going through a phase right now in life. I just listen to Christian gospel music right now.
I feel like last time we saw you, you were in the same phase.
Mm-mm.
You had a Jesus shirt on when you.
Oh, I was in
Came
a
last
phase
time.
where like I wore that a lot.
Do you listen to that? Like you get like inspired, or it's calming?
Christian gospel?
Yeah.
I'm just going through a phase where I'm like kind of redefining my faith, and that's helping.
You are a deep thinker. There's a lot of layers. This guy,
Big onion guy.
big onion guy.
Thick onion.
Mics are like onions.
You and Killian, how much time have you spent running with him?
With Killian? Not
Yeah.
a lot.
He's a deep thinker too.
I can see that.
You guys could probably have some amazing conversations. We should have them both on here at the same time.
There's probably something to the distances that you got to run every week, and in those big races, to the freaking juice between the skull,
Oh, yeah.
dude. Like,
I don't listen to music when I run.
yeah,
Well,
deep thinker guy.
it's like, first of all, there's so much time out there. What's going on up there?
Right.
And then also what it takes to finish these things. So that's also huge mental. So yeah, you guys are case studies. Not Stephanie case.
Ding. Oh man, I'm lost. I forgot where we were before that, but
Well, you're
We were
asking
trying
about
to
my
get-
year. You brought up my bike last year. We were talking about. Oh, I was telling my story about being injured, right?
yeah. Oh yeah,
Anyway.
because you asked if your screws were gonna go loose.
Oh, you said quick tangent, and then we'll get back to Hyrox.
45 minutes.
Oh,
later.
Hyrox.
You guys, I'm
Hyrox.
never the one that remembers.
Good job.
That feels good.
Yeah.
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 That-
You
that-
asked if.
That's what it feels like all the time for other people where they recall. That was amazing.
It is a good feeling, right?
God,
And is this how
Wow.
it feels
it's
to not
because
be able
all
to
this
recall?
cerebral, we are connected.
Oh.
Me and the mics.
Yeah, you guys are locked,
Yeah.
dude.
We're locked.
Is that what it feels like to just have memory and remember?
God, that's amazing.
Wow, you were on cloud 9 right there, buddy.
So yes, you asked if Hyrox. You
Yeah.
thought I was gonna go all in on Hyrox.
I thought you were.
Yeah. No. Somebody said this analogy, and I feel weird saying it because I hate comparing myself to Michael Jordan. But somebody was like, "Yeah, bro, that Hyrox thing was just like Michael Jordan wanting to try out baseball and then realized it wasn't for him and went back to basketball."
Oh, okay.
No, he sucked at baseball. You were awesome at Hyrox.
I did well.
You know, you could have made that your career for the next several years. Michael Jordan got on a AAA team because he could sell out minor league stadiums.
Right.
Not because he was any good at it, bro.
Yeah.
Deion Sand,
I learned that in Space Jam.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Bo Jackson.
Bo knows. Okay, but the Hyrox thing, did that get sidelined I think you posted
Because of my injury.
because the injury.
Yeah.
The more weight and stuff you were pushing was just hurting more and more
Yeah.
the back. You couldn't freaking walk.
That's probably why I herniated my disc, was pushing those weights. I was supposed to go to the World Championships. Like, I qualified for that. I paid for it. Got an Airbnb in Chicago, but then my back gave out on me.
I was following that, dude. I was pumped. Do you when you're weight training, when you're pushing all that weight, were you focused on the bench ever?
I mean, I do it, but not for Hyrox.
Okay.
But it's in my routine.
Did you max bench at all last year when you were freaking putting on all that weight?
I've never tried max on anything.
Hmm.
People would hate how I work out at the gym. I like do it as endurance. So I do 4 sets of 25 on everything.
It's the old fruity workout.
Yeah.
Hey, there's that term again.
You got the fives. I'm gonna do this for an hour.
Hey, I can
Just got the
incline bench
bar.
50-pound dumbbells, 25, 4 sets.
Can
Can you do that?
I know that you would smash me in that, but that's not as funny.
Yeah. 50?
No, I cannot do that. In fact, I'm weirdly weak on incline and decline.
For bench?
Yes, but for my size, I can bench pretty good.
Oh, good.
But for some reason,
Just the flat bench, though.
yeah, just the flat bench.
And it's
But-
the opposite for me. I suck at flat bench.
Oh, interesting.
Shoulder strength.
For incline, you mean?
Yeah.
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 And I also suck at pull-ups. Bad.
Pull-ups or chin-ups?
Both. I'm just not. I mean, we do them. I'm not good at it.
Chin-ups I'm good at, but not pull-ups.
Speaking of, if you and Truett Haynes teamed up to do Hyrox, what kind of time are you putting up?
Oh, he's so much faster than me.
Okay. But you're going to be there with him.
I bet you we could do under 55 together.
What are the pro men, what do they call it, pairs?
Yeah.
What do they do?
50s, like 50 flat.
You don't think the two of you do close to 50?
I think we could get there.
Because you're both strong as crap, and you're both very fast. You're fast, dude. Of course, he's been working on his
Yeah.
speed. But if you were trying to Olympic qualify for the marathon, you would be much faster than you
If
are
I just
today.
focused on Hyrox, I could get faster for sure.
What do they do the run in?
The kilometer? I don't know. I just look
3?
at their overall time. They're probably closer to 3. Yeah.
Yeah. 3 minutes.
I was thinking like, oh, I could go run that in 3 minutes, and then you realize that's when they're recovering.
And then
Their
pull,
heart
and then
rate is
pull, and then,
Oh, yeah.
through the roof, and then
Yeah.
you got to go run that.
Dude, my
That's
average
so
heart
crazy.
rate for that Hyrox is 170 flat.
And you
I've-
can maintain
I
that.
was it was hurting so much.
for an hour. That's a long
an
time at
hour.
170.
yeah,
yeah.
that's hard.
Yeah, I never get anywhere near that for ultra running.
No.
Even
could.
speed
130.
Yeah,
workouts.
no.
Yeah, even speed workouts, I don't even touch 170.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You did it for an hour.
it was awful.
All right, I had a couple other things for you boys, but we're gonna hit comments, then we're gonna hit a game,
Okay, fun.
then we're gonna wrap up.
Hit comments?
Yeah, we knock out a couple comments from last week's pod
Oh.
on this week's pod,
Oh, wait, we're not talking about Old Ephraim?
and then we have old Ephraim. You didn't let me get to the other thing I had.
Okay.
That's the game at the end. But just off the top of my head, we're going to have 2 games.
How did we get so far off course?
That's
The lead car.
This is what we do.
I followed the lead car right
'cause
off
the-
course.
It's because the Backstreet
I don't know why it
Boys-
took me 15 minutes to get that joke, but it's a good one.
You're not willing to admit it, but it's because the Backstreet Boys are interesting to talk about.
All right, I'll make you a deal.
They're in my head.
When I leave here, I'm going to put on the Backstreet Boys.
Okay.
No,
And
are you on Spotify or Apple?
Spotify.
Okay, I'm not, but it's okay. Will you share your favorite? Do you have a Backstreet Boys playlist?
I don't have
all of it.
No, don't commit.
Give
to
me
a
a top
playlist.
amount, and I'll
all of
Tell
it.
me the song. I don't want the radio hit unless it is genuinely your favorite song. What song should I listen to when I leave?
one
here?
song,
Yeah, you got one shot.
one opportunity.
Do not, one shot.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
And I'll listen to the.
Okay, I'll text it to you.
Okay.
The whole thing with your boys.
Oh, when I get home, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, guys, boys, I got a new song. This song is dope. Listen to this new song I just found. And you're going to play that song
Yeah.
for your two boys.
Okay.
And tell us.
Backstreet's back. Do that one. Backstreet's back.
Okay.
They will rock out, dude.
I probably know.
Have you
it.
seen This Is the End? With like James Franco and the guy that plays Daryl in The Office and Seth Rogen.
No, but I
Oh.
like James Franco.
There's a scene where they all die and go to heaven, and that song plays, and they start dancing around, and the actual Backstreet Boys show up and
that's
do like a choreographer dance with all of them.
okay.
Anyway.
I got it.
In. Okay. Old Ephraim. We
Yeah.
got way off course. Again. I brought it up and I was like, we're going to help you get more people
Yeah.
into that race. And you're not expecting big things, obviously, first year. But you got 20 runners.
Yeah.
What kind of time would you do on that course?
On Old Ephraim?
Yeah.
Sub 50.
Is it exactly 200 miles?
213.
What's the vert?
40 exactly.
213 and 40,000.
So it's similar to Bigfoot.
And what did you say you would do?
Sub 50.
What did you do Bigfoot in?
51.
Why do you think you'd be faster? Oh, it's not as ruggedy.
Yeah, the
trees laying
trails
over
are better.
Trees and crap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Are you going to do that course?
No.
Ever?
I'll just race direct it. It's my baby.
Don't
Mick-
point at me. Point at yourself.
Mick
I've run our race.
ran our 50. I have not.
Well, I'm sure you've done it.
All of it.
But,
Yeah.
But I really want him to.
And he wants me to do the 50, and then now we have 100, and he's like,
I should do the 100.
we need to go do the 100.
I think you should.
Okay.
You want to squeeze it in? Do it with me?
Next year.
There you go. In prep for the Arizona Trail.
Yeah.
We'll come knock out the 100.
That'd be fun if I could actually. Well, I can't do 100 with you, but we could start together. But
Yeah.
to actually run our race, that'd be wild.
That would be wild. Okay. What do we need to know about old Ephraim?
Assuming I don't screw it up as a race director, it has potential to be like one of the best 200s in the country, I think.
That area of the state and of the country is some of the best back country.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It's basically the Bear 100, but for 200 miles.
Where does it start?
A park in North Logan. A little bit north of where the Bear 100 starts.
On the
You know
other
where
side,
Green Canyon
other
is?
side of the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The highway that goes up Logan Canyon, it's on the other side of that.
Yep.
And I mean, aside for 2 miles at most, it's all dirt.
Oh, that's tough to do.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you're on the road for maybe 3/4 of a mile to get to a trail for the start. And then the White Pine 50 course.
Yeah.
You know how you start and run on that road to cross over and
Yeah.
get on that trail?
Yeah.
We come down that trail and we'll cross that highway and run on that highway to where the White Pine 50
You come down the
starts.
sinks?
Stump Hollow, but yeah, from the Sinks. The trail's called Stump Hollow, but yeah, that trail that you go up, we come down.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And then we were on that road for another half a mile and then get back on trail, and then that's all the road is at the very start, and then that spot.
You go up and turn right.
Yeah.
And go up that where you were hurting so bad coming down White Pine.
Yes.
Dope trail.
Yeah.
It's badass.
Wait, what part?
When you come down to finish White Pine. And then
That's where you come down to finish for this race.
Oh, you come down that?
Yeah, so you run on the road where you start, and
Yeah.
instead of heading up to where the finish is and where you pop out to go finish, you stick on where the Bear 100 goes, on the dirt road that heads up into Idaho. So that's the sucky part. You're going to cross and see where it finishes at Beaver Mountain, but you're still going to have like 100K to go.
Yeah.
So if you're
Loop
mid
around.
to back of the pack, you'll be hearing people finish and seeing people finish, but you still have 100K. You go clear up
100K and they'll be done? Oh.
you go clear up into Idaho, wrap all the way back around, and then pop back on that White Pine course, and then finish the way that White Pine does.
Do you actually take them to White Pine Lake?
Yeah.
Oh, same kind of route right there. Do you finish at the resort? Whatever the
Yeah, Beaver Mountain. Yeah.
same finish line.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I'm not having them finish where. When did you do White Pine?
Last year, they put the finish line right next to the
Yurt? Or,
yurt up top or whatever it is.
Oh, they did
Top of
do
the
the
parking
yurt
lot.
last year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the year before they were down in the parking lot or something.
Okay, yeah, I'm having it finish at the yurt.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
right up
Yeah,
top
that's cool.
on that grass right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
That's
so
beautiful area.
you got any plans down the road to do live stream? Do you care about live stream for your race?
I mean, I would love to. That race is going to be hard to do that though, because there's no service in
All
those mountains. Yeah,
Yeah, Bear 100 is like.
Cody doesn't want to do it.
I am
yeah,
gonna.
but I'm just saying, like, service is so hard there.
But yeah, but you'd have to just plan on Starlink the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy 5 Starlinks and have it like rotate between aid stations. I don't know if that would help with live stream though. I'd
Well,
probably
yes,
have to
of
buy.
course it would.
Well, I mean, like, because I'm planning on them rotating, and so if somebody's clear up front, I'm still gonna have a Starlink back here for the back of the pack. So I'd have to buy like Starlink for every single aid station to make live stream work.
You can rent them.
Oh, you can.
Yes.
Yeah, it was nothing. It was like,
Cheap to rent. dude.
wasn't it like Was
$100
it
bucks?
$100? Yeah.
for the day.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah,
We'll
just
look
rent
into
them,
that
dude. Yeah, if you want to do any live stream or any, I'm guessing you'll have trackers
Yeah,
with like open split time or whoever.
it'll be very similar to like Candace's races for the
Yeah.
first couple years.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Except for you have like food at the aid stations and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Lots of food.
Yeah, but they'll be same.
Water.
quick side tangent. Ben Light knows a family in Heber that owns a grizzly bear, and it's like an actor. Any movie you've seen with a bear in it, this is the bear.
Oh yeah.
I think his name's Bart or Bert or something like that. But Ben talked to them about us renting it and not telling the racers,
Oh my god,
so we could like hide him out on the course to scare runners.
dude.
Bro, that would be scary if you were fresh.
I know,
Could you imagine 3 days in a race?
but it was $20,000 a day, so
Ooh,
Whoa.
we passed up on that.
where's the bear sponsorships, dude?
You would really do that,
We were going to until it was $20,000 a day.
dog?
At a very minimum, have it at the check-in, so you could take a picture with a live grizzly bear.
That would be rad.
I would be scared.
Maybe one year when we sell out, but for
But
sure,
20 grand.
yeah,
Why is this so expensive?
because he's an actor. It's his profession.
Do you know?
That's
Would you put a snake on you? Like hold a snake and
Yeah,
you do that?
yeah.
I don't
If
even
it's
like that.
trained. Yeah,
Yeah,
or
like
not a rattlesnake.
I think
I don't like that, and I like level up. I certainly don't want a grizzly bear. So,
anywhere near you
what's up?
that's not caged.
I've never been around any bear ever. I've never seen one.
At a zoo?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We had never
that's
come
true.
across one in the wild.
No.
I've
Yeah.
seen a few. I saw a grizzly bear in Alaska once.
Yeah.
They're big.
No, I don't want any part of that.
So why did you guys pick the end of August?
Because that is when other 200s aren't happening, and that's just what the Forest Service approved. Cache National Forest supposedly is like one of the busiest forests in Utah. Like there's
Yeah.
something essentially every weekend, and so that was the week that worked for them.
That's good. When did you get this? Was this last year you got it approved?
Like November of last year.
You
I've been trying to
submitted-
get this approved since 2020. I was starting to give up hope that it would ever happen. And then there's a new Forest Service lady working up there who's awesome, and she asked me to come in to meet with her, and I thought it was to like tell me why they're not going to approve it again. And she's just like, "Yeah, this looks good. You just need to make a few changes, but you can do it next year." And it was like, it just caught me way off guard.
That's
You're
cool.
like, oh, pff,
Yeah,
we're in.
yeah,
Because
Ben, we're in.
they're
yeah.
they're shutting down like new races in Salt Lake. That Forest Service.
Oh, really?
They're
Yeah,
not
they're not
approving
accepting new applications. So that's good timing.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they're different, but
Yeah.
So is there a could there be a play down the road for a new Triple Crown?
Like the I make or between all of them?
You, Mammoth,
Cocodona.
someone else.
I believe that Jamil and Tim would be open to it. I don't know about Candace. I feel like
Well, she has her own Triple Crown. I'm saying a competing Triple Crown to what we know as the DT Triple Crown. But Jamil, if I'm Jamil, I'm like, well, sure, I guess, but he doesn't like need to.
he doesn't need it.
It'd just be one more thing. I don't know.
I don't know if I'd view it as the Triple Crown, but more like the Rocky Mountain Slam, where it's like if you do Cocodona, if you do Mammoth, if you do Old Ephraim, and the Divide 200 or the
That's what I was gonna say.
200.
That's Canada, the Canadian one, right?
The Divide?
Yeah.
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 And then there's the Summit in Colorado. I don't know if you've heard of that
That's
one. but-
brand new this year. Next year.
This is year 2 or 3.
Okay, yeah.
But I could see like that. Like, yeah, if you do all 4 of these 200s, here's a special belt buckle, but not necessarily like an ultra sign-up race.
When is the summit?
End of July.
So you could go Summit, Oldie from Mammoth.
Yeah, well,
Like that.
actually, Summit wouldn't work because that would be like 2 weeks apart from Old Ephraim. Oh, no, I guess that'd
No.
be a month. That'd be a month.
Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah. Yeah.
Agent,
That's kind of fun.
tell them to handle it.
I'll square that up for you guys.
Okay.
Okay. What else we need to know, dude? Are you nervous?
Is it on Ultra sign
I'm
up?
terrified.
He's
Yeah, it is.
terrified to RD, bro.
Oh, well, it's
I'm just terrified. I'm scared I'm gonna screw it up, forget some important things. Like it's
we can say whatever we want. You're gonna feel those feels.
Yeah.
You just do it.
yeah.
Embrace it, bro.
And the fact that I'm coming home from Bigfoot like a week before the race starts.
Ooh.
Oh, what?
Bigfoot's
Yeah, that's
August
true.
like 14th.
Oh my god.
Mind declare.
You
You're going to
need
be a
help.
little
Well,
cloudy
I'll
up
help
top.
Well, I got Ben,
We'll help
and
you.
we have another partner named Josh. And so I'm doing as much as I can right now. Like I've essentially done everything. Like Ultra sign up, opened up a bank account, like
Admin stuff.
There's so much
Yeah.
stuff.
Everything to this point I've done, and I've told them that I'm like I'm doing as much as I can right now because when we get closer, I'm doing other races, and that's where I need you guys to step in.
But nobody has like a full-time job that they have to go to and do something else.
Josh does.
Okay, so
But
he'll
he's flexible though.
he'll have to figure that balance
Yeah.
out. But you guys, you'll crush it. You'll be good. But we're down to help you.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude. We'll help you.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Now
A backup game.
the comments.
Oh.
And then a game.
Oh.
I got a comment right here. I'm going to read this comment from last week's pod. I obviously thought it was noteworthy. That's why I brought it up. I commented last time you guys talked about this topic as a criminal defense attorney who dabbles in trail running. I loved this episode. Observing the waste of resources on cases that we, the taxpayers, wouldn't give a shit about is super frustrating. And also, my husband and I gave up our lottery spots into Marathon du Mont Blanc this summer because we couldn't justify an additional €350 per person to pay a carbon offset.
Oh, that's a good comment. That's interesting because she's an attorney and she was in Tour de France. Is that what it was?
Marathon du Mont Blanc.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay, I got it.
€350. How much is that?
I'm going to guess $500.
Why are you guessing?
Because
thought
Mike
you were
J.
I
McKnight
thought
is
you
going
were
to chat it
kilometers
over
guy.
there. True. I should know. €350.
That's $406.
Okay, that's a little off.
So she's got to drop $800.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not doing it.
Wait, that's
That's the freaking carbon offset thing that Michelina was talking about. That UTMB does in Europe, depending on how far you're traveling from, you got to pay a carbon offset tax.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they started it this year.
$400.
Wait, do they
per
get
run?
that? That's what we talked about last week. We're like, where does that money go? Are they just giving it to the environmental specialist people? Or are they just pocketing it? Like, what are they doing? Planting
They're probably
more.
just pocketing it. Is Marathon du Mont Blanc this like the same organizers as Mont Blanc? Like
I mean, it's a
UTMB?
I'm guessing it's a UTMB event, unless other races in Europe also do the carbon offset thing.
Oh.
But we got talking about it because the UTMB does this carbon offset tax because you're burning fossil fuels, hopping in your airplane and flying over to France. I don't know.
not that they care, but I will never do one of their races.
A UTMB race?
Yeah, they'll never get my money
Why?
because they're. I don't swear often, but they're a bunch of bitches. Can I say that?
Hell yeah.
I hate them. Like, they're so greedy. There was a year I went over there. I worked for Ultra, and we went over. Do you know Matt Trappy, a filmer?
No.
Anyway, I went over to help. We had an athlete doing it, and Ultra wanted to make a film on this athlete, and I was there to be like the chauffeur. Like, I drove this camera guy around, and we paid all access passes, like, to get into the finish line, to get into every aid station or whatever. And I can't, like, more than half of them we had to fight tooth and nail to get into those spots. And we didn't even get into the finish line where we were supposed to be, even though we paid for everything. And so just seeing, like, how greedy they were and just, like, how ridiculous that was. And now with their stupid stones that you have to collect, I'm like, I'm never, ever going to do one of their races.
You're just out on all things UTMB.
Yeah. Not that they care, but if they are listening, I want them to know that they suck.
Hey,
Well, there you go. We don't need to ask him about.
Snow Basin?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Snow Basin race by UTMB?
He's like, I'm in.
Not in. Never.
Yeah. Have you ever raced a UTMB race?
No.
You've just always been out on them?
I mean, when I started to get curious, that's when that thing happened. That was back in 2017.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've just been out since 2017.
To each their own, my friend.
Yeah.
To each their own. All comments welcome.
Well,
I don't
If
judge
that's
you
a-
if you do it. I'm just not giving them my money.
Yeah.
I think that the tax is maybe the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Carbon offset tax. Nice.
That's not your job. Like, you can promote it. Be good examples. Push your thing. But I don't like tax.
Do you think there was an
Tax.
$400 too.
Do you think there was an internal debate on, hey, do we A, make it a carbon offset option? Do we B, charge it and require it? Do we C, just increase the cost of every race that we do, and then we go do our carbon offset thing, and we don't have to like itemize out the invoice for every runner? Like, did that conversation happen?
It was probably just like, hey, what's another way we can make some money?
Because they could avoid
Maybe
this
it's a-
conversation we're having now by just increasing the sign-up fee by $100.
They're probably
Whatever.
doing it for a tax break.
It could be country mandate. Like, it might not even be them.
How does how do taxes work over there? Are they gaming the system like they do here?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if they just raise it with no explanation, doesn't that look worse? Like, at least it's just like, oh, we're doing it because we care about the environment.
I mean,
It
the
makes them look better.
outdoor people, trail people are very that way. Green,
Yeah.
green, environmental friendly, right? So
Yeah, but don't make me do it.
But $400 too.
yeah,
And you said it's based off of where you're coming from?
that's what Michelino mentioned. Yeah, and he was saying that his increase was like $100.
So
Well,
are they like looking where you're flying out of? Like what?
I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting. All right, comment number 2. I found this one fitting because we got a couple mics in here. This comment after last week's episode with Michelino. One of the best Office episodes, Prison Mike. One of the best Next Aid Station episodes, Prison Mike. Do you know what he's referring to, Prison Mike?
I don't know that.
The Office?
For
I
The
don't know
Office?
that one.
Yeah. Good. Well, guess
You'd
what?
be the cream of the ball, buddy.
I got it right here.
Purple
We'll see if it
bandana.
plays on the mic.
Do you really expect me to not push you up against the wall, biatch? All right, hey, that's just the way we talk in the clink. A lot of fun talking about prison today, but I'm here to scare you straight. I'm here to scare you straight!
What did he say?
I'm here to scare you straight.
Oh.
He didn't show the cream of the ball one. He looks at Oscar and says that.
Yeah, right at Oscar.
Yeah. And you, buddy.
Dude, that show's great.
Oh, they have, speaking of 90s things that you could get away with, that show
Oh.
got away with everything in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Looks right at Oscar, who is gay, and says, I'm here to scare you straight.
Oh, yeah, that definitely wouldn't fly. Maybe, you know how things
Maybe.
ebbs and flows. It'll come back.
Ebbs and flows. All right. This week's game. You ready?
Yeah.
This week's game. Cut 3. Sorry. Let me
Oh, no.
Hold on. This week's game is called Keep 3, Cut 5. I have 8 200 milers that I'm going to give you in the order I already wrote them down in. As I go through them, you two got to collaborate and keep 3, cut 5.
But we don't know what's coming next.
You don't know what's coming next.
Okay, we got to pick our podium without knowing.
Okay.
The best 200 milers to run and why you're going to pick them.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
200 miler number 1, Bigfoot.
Oh, okay.
Keep
Hang on.
or cut?
I
Wait,
thought we
can
were
we-
going people.
200-mile races,
races.
dog.
Sorry.
Are we allowed to ask if they're like all in the country?
You're not allowed to ask, sir.
Oh.
These are 200. Okay. I'm going to give you a little more. These are 200-plus mile races, 200 or more miles in the race. I'm just going to give you the race anywhere in the world that is 200 miles or more, and you're going to keep one or cut one, and you get 3 keeps. Michael Joseph, question.
Have they all at least ran one time?
I cannot answer that.
So we have to be careful.
It's okay. We can cut mine.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
But have you even done Bigfoot? So we're supposed to collaborate. It's not I pick one and he picks his.
No, you
like-
guys are picking as
Have
a
I
team.
even done Bigfoot? You chump bitch. Have you even done? No, I have never even considered doing a 200 miler. I will defer to you on this
I was
game.
just say, how's he supposed to know what to pick? He hasn't been on.
Hey,
Because I'm
look,
aware.
Look, he's aware of what's out
I
there.
have not played in the NBA. I can have an opinion on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think of Bigfoot?
I probably think it's the best one of her races.
Are these current courses? Because if Tahoe's on there, if it's the current Tahoe course, that's being cut. But if it's the original,
I have no rules to this
We
game.
are- we
you
are-
can speculate all you want.
We
I
have a
think-
lot
I am
of
just
questions,
saying,
don't we, Mike?
Keep 3, cut 5. This cannot be that complicated. Your first
Okay.
200-plus miler, Bigfoot. Are you keeping it or cutting it?
keep. Yeah, we'll keep it.
Keep. Wow. I am shocked. Okay.
You shouldn't be. Everyone that does that one loves
As
that
her
one.
races
Okay.
currently are, it's the best one.
Moab 240.
Cut
Out.
out.
Cocodona 250.
Keep.
In.
Great, we got one more.
Yeah. You guys got one more with 5 to go.
Yeah, but we got Cocodona.
Okay. Tahoe.
Cut.
Out.
Arizona Monster.
Cut.
What's that?
Come on, dog.
Whoa.
That means cut.
Okay. Tour de Jance.
Oh, I was worried. Wait,
What-
we're at.
what else
we're
do
at
we have?
We're at 5. This would make 6. So there'd be 2 more after this.
So maybe that's probably the one to keep. Hang on, though. You got Mammoth. I say we play his ass. He's going to say Old Ephraim, and it's going to be number 8.
But I'm fine cutting it because it hasn't. No one's ran it.
Okay.
As of
In
now,
your
it's
opinion.
a 0 race.
If Cocodona's out, can you top Tour de Jance?
If Cocodona's out?
Yeah, because we already got that one. That's out of the picture now. So
Meaning it's in.
Oh,
no, I'm saying like, it
I've
can't-
never done Tour de Jance, so I can't really. It looks
You
amazing.
can actually speak to it. I'm speaking to these. And
Yeah.
this is a game, bro.
I don't know what else there would be in there.
Mammoth.
I don't know anything about Mammoth. I would.
should
If
keep it.
I was given a chance, yeah, let's keep it.
Okay, we're keeping it.
You're keeping Tour de Jance.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. So that means you are cutting the last 2. I'm going to pick new games because he must read my notes beforehand.
No, I didn't read anything.
You are a
Mammoth
cheater.
and Old Ephraim.
No.
He nailed them both, bro. Yeah. Mammoth was next. Mammoth, you're cutting the Mammoth, and you are cutting Old Ephraim
We did good,
inaugural
dog.
year.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
So Bigfoot, Cocodona, Tour de Jance, keep 3, cut 5.
That is an A.
That is a good. Yeah.
That's an A plus.
I don't know who would argue with
That's
that
the triple
unless
crown
you're
right there.
Tim Tolfson.
Maybe he cut his.
I cut my own.
Yeah. Okay. Well, would Candace agree?
No.
The Bigfoot is the one to keep? If you were going to only keep one DT race, that's the one?
She would keep Tahoe, probably, for nostalgic reasons, because that was her first one.
Yeah.
So going back to what I was saying earlier, if it was the full looped course, I would pick Tahoe over Bigfoot. Ben would disagree. Ben loves Bigfoot, but I think original Tahoe is way better.
Have you been able to breathe every other time except for that one year that we
No,
saw?
I've always had breathing issues at Tahoe.
And you'd still pick it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to race Bigfoot.
What?
Oh, your dad died.
Yeah.
Your stepdad.
My stepdad died, so I had his funeral was the day of the race.
Tom's fine.
Last
Everyone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I had
Oh, I
to
didn't
bail
know that.
last year,
I'm sorry.
and then the 2 different people at the organization said, as long as you volunteer, then we'll work something out with you, and you can come race next year and not lose your entry.
Volunteer instead of go to your dad's funeral.
Like I got to miss my race, so I was like, hey, how do I
Oh.
get my race entry, right?
Yeah.
And they were super cool, being like, yeah, if you volunteer, we'll work something out with you.
Any race. Volunteer any. Oh, okay.
So then, like a month later, we were like, dude, we should go down and watch Killian win
Moab.
the Moab 240 and set the Triple Crown record on our drive back from Kodiak, because I'll be at Kodiak the same weekend. I'll hurry and finish my 100, and we'll freaking just zip over to Moab
Yeah.
on our drive back. And then Destination Trails was like, no, we want to keep our runners safe, and we don't want you at our races.
Wait, what?
I am banned from Destination Trails.
Why?
Keep the runner safe
You out beating people up?
Yeah, just prison Mike
because they
stuff,
they don't like things that we say.
So you can't volunteer at their race.
I also cannot volunteer. And then they posted 3 times that week that they're looking for volunteers at the Moab 240. And I was like, we'll volunteer.
They do not like you.
So they're out.
So the
I've
people
been
that told
pushing-
you could volunteer, did they not know who you actually were?
Yep, they know. Oh, that? I don't know. I have no idea.
So can you even do one of her races?
Nope.
You can't pay and do one of her races?
Nope. So
Because
they-
of this podcast.
Correct.
Yep.
Are you going to get me banned from these races?
No, you didn't say anything. They
That's-
say
that's
that
the B
we
word.
lied. Their claim is that we lied, or that I lied.
Oh,
Or-
have you specifically said something about their races on here that they don't like?
Yeah.
We've
Oh.
talked about them a lot. You didn't say anything bad about their race.
Yeah.
Well,
We
you
did.
didn't specify as talking bad about our races. I thought you just meant in general.
No.
That,
you guys
all
are-
of my little shots that I fire about having the porta potties be emptied
Oh.
and having food at the aid stations because of what happened last year at the Monster.
Yeah.
And it all started because we were reporting on what people were telling us. And then turns out that they get pissed and
People.
word gets back to them and I'm like, hey, Jake said, he's like, we didn't come at you. We're reporting what people told us.
Oh.
But now we actually go at them.
Oh, so is that?
But I do
is
want to
that-
be friends with them.
So what
I
happened
think we could.
last
Take
year?
one conversation.
Yeah. So what happened last year at Arizona Monster? Right. That all went down. Went crazy on Instagram.
Yeah.
We hopped in the studio and shot a podcast, and a couple reels went out. Of course, they probably only watched the reel,
Oh, I do remember that now, actually. The reels that you made.
and they kind of went.
Yeah.
I don't want to say viral, but they got a lot of attention. And so that was in May. No, that would have been March or April of last year.
It was April. Yeah.
I was already signed up for Bigfoot, and I was in.
Oh, because you debated not even doing Bigfoot at that point, right?
I was already in. I was.
But you were talking about maybe not doing it, right?
No.
Oh.
I was in. I was planning on doing it all year last
Oh.
year. Podcast, this kicked off. We were talking about, to Mick's point, all we did was
Report.
say what people were posting, and then people start DMing us and texting us, sending us pictures of everything that's going on down there.
Oh.
So we're just posting it and talking about it, and then you get banned and blacklisted, and I was still going to run the race, and they didn't say anything about it. But once I pulled out of the race because my stepdad passed away, they took that as their opportunity to be like, cool, and by the way, you're never racing our stuff. Block from everything.
Can you get blocked on Ultra sign up? It's like if you went to try to register for it, it wouldn't let you.
I don't know.
Oh.
I'll check.
You would know, RD.
Yeah, I'll look into that.
Just when you were saying block.
No,
block,
on
I thought
Instagram.
that- Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram. We were blocked on everything.
So going back to the start of this, my season, is that why you were like, bro, you paid for the Monster? Is
No.
that where
No,
that-
no,
okay.
no. I was literally just
Because
saying
of who you are.
because of who you are, and I know a lot of people in your position. Not a lot. I don't want to lie about Destination Trails. I know that several people in your seat, position, status, don't have to pay for the Triple Crown. That's why I said it.
I haven't had to pay in the past, but yeah.
I mean, honestly, I would aspire to do the Triple Crown. I would do it. I would absolutely do it. It's the only way I would ever race the Moab 240. I'm not interested in that race for half a freaking second. But I would do it in conjunction with Triple Crown.
Yeah.
And doing the Triple Crown is something that's like, that's challenging, that's cool, that's out there. It's a very short list of people who've ever done it. I kind of aspire to stuff like that, and I'm drawn to stuff like that, but not in this life.
You never know what will happen. You never know.
I mean, yeah. He's said it 100 times. He's like, dude, it'd take one conversation. Just have a conversation. So I've emailed, I've asked. No interest in.
No replies.
I got a reply after 3 emails.
There's just like, good luck. Sorry.
One day the file will be released, but it's like, it was an email that was professional. That was like, for the safety of the runners, for this, for that. You lied about whatever, no details, but like, best of luck in your life. Like, we're not entertaining anything from you. So,
Well, I'm sorry.
I mean, it's, whatever, man. So, yeah, that's the story on that.
They can't ban me. I mean, they can.
I'm like, why not?
I was like,
I'm
you know,
like, I was never trying to sign up.
Well,
that's a Debbie Downer to end on.
it's whatever, bro. It's been part of the history of the show for the last 12 months.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Still a Debbie Downer to end on.
It's all good, dude. What do you want to end on, man?
Backstreet Boys.
Hell yes.
Yes, we're ending on the Backstreet Boys.
Will you commit to listen?
I'm committing. I will do it on my run right now. I'm gonna leave right now.
Will you listen to the whole song?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on.
I'll download
Strava title. You have to get Backstreet Boys in there somehow.
Bet.
Okay.
Okay. And I feel like there's a reel here. At least the music.
Okay.
We can do Backstreet Boys.
Do you want to have a
Okay.
dance off?
Oh my
Freaking
God.
dance off, dude. Dance off. Why don't we get a choreographer in here? The 3 of us will break it
Wait,
out.
could you actually do a dance off? Or you just go?
I mean, I could attempt. I'm not good at dancing.
Jake,
But
why
I
don't
have
you,
no shame in like just like doing stuff.
Why don't you have a dance off with him? I mean, you
I'm
guys.
glad you're volunteering me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You guys raced in Tahoe.
Okay.
So why don't you have a dance off?
Great. Fine. We'll do the dance off. Did I give you a copy of my book last time we met?
Yeah.
Good. How was it? Did you not read it?
It's in my pile.
Good, because guess what?
Is it on Audible?
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
I listen to books.
Since we last had a podcast, we released the audio version.
Okay.
So anyone listening that are like you, spend lots of time driving and or on your feet, hiking, climbing, running, download the audio version.
Okay.
Hook that up. Thank you to One Home. Thank you to DC Peaks. Thank you to Old Ephraim 200. Go freaking sign up and get in there. We want to see Mike get at least 50 runners year 1. That'd be a great goal. Thank you to Rockstar. Thanks, everybody. This has been a great episode with Mike J. McKnight, McNugget, and your host, Jake Kilgore, on the next 8 Station Podcast.